Probably hand it back to Mike Jeff. That's what everyone wants. They want the drama.
Well, there was some today, wasn't it?
Contact Mike and just give the whole lot back. Like, but I haven't. You know, there's some good subscribers and contributors on the new Global.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been serious all along. We don't want that dramas and the bullshit and the nonsense and the evil ways of the past.
Yeah.
And what
That's
happened
I don't like about it. I didn't like it earlier when we was getting into doo-doo. If you know what I mean.
Well, what happened yesterday and the day before is like, you know, just brought back memories of the dark days. You know, like waking up to 3,000 line messages is just ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Bloody hell, man! I know that was crazy.
It's just mental.
I turned my phone on, and my phone like had a fucking stroke. Like trying to configure with all the bing bong bing bing going off all at once. I was like, okay, calm down. Hey, Johnny's in the building. Good point, man. Summers care about the channel. Yes, 100%, my man.
Okay, I'll see
Trev
Graham
here. Catch your rats here.
I see Graham in the background.
Oh, Graham's in the back. Oh, shit.
Well, we could put Graham on, but I think we got more important channel issues to sort out.
Hang on, man. Get that. Fucking hell. Here we go.
Yeah, look, the trolls are
there you go.
having a field day with this.
An error occurred. Well, why was there an error?
You know, Avery, there's some good contributors and people that don't want to be on the drama channels. This channel's probably really the only option for them.
Take that comment off the screen, can you? It's gone now. Oh, hang on, I can do it. There you go.
Oh, so didn't.
Yeah, I was just trying to get rid of it. I think I might have accidentally highlighted it. My bad.
Yeah, we'll see where we end up. Like all the people that got blocked last night. It's not easy to unblock people.
Yeah.
You don't know who you're unblocking, whether they're some highness troll account or the real channel. There's multiple instances of usernames. It's just a minefield to unblock. It's easy to block people, but it's not easy to unblock them correctly.
Yeah, I understand. Trev's right. There's only so much you can do. Yeah, right. And even as a, I wouldn't say conglomerate, but as a team, well, it gets undone really easily. And we're all trying to work together. And
when you boil it down, I think the stream got reset 4 or 5 times yesterday.
Yep. Twice when I was on here.
There's button fights going on. People arguing and backstaging and muting and it's just ridiculous. It's road guptering.
Yep.
The people involved won't be guptering anymore.
See, that's what I'm on about. I barely do anything like that unless someone asks me to do it. You know what I mean? The only person I backstaged in how long? I don't know. A long time was Ron. Because he was just being disgusting to me.
Yeah.
you know, and that was it. And
Well,
then someone kept putting him back on.
well, we had to nuke the whole Gupta system last night.
Right.
That's the only way to fix the problem.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened at the end. I'm sort of sick still. I'm laying in bed. I've got my mobile phone. I've seen this Capio come join the panel. I didn't remove him. As much
Right.
as I despise the guy, and he's like pretty much just talked shit about me and made videos about me for a year. I thought I'll give him a chance, leave him on there. He's talking away, and all of a sudden, boom, the whole freaking stream went down.
Yeah.
You know,
I wasn't there for that. I was in bed too, man. I feel like shit as well, man. Yeah. We might have the fever.
Oh, you kidding? What do you got? You won't have much symptoms. A
I'm just
headache, maybe.
aching all the time, and staggering about and things like that.
I've been sleeping like a baby. I've never had better sleeps than what I've been having with this. I don't know if I've got this COVID or not now.
Well,
I'm sleeping better like a baby. I'm having a better sleep than I've ever had. Like I'm talking like 10-hour sleeps.
right.
But I'm tired all the time. I wake up and like half an hour later, I'm sort of, fucking eyes are fucking heavy and I'm feeling burnt out already.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to be sleeping about 16 hours a day.
Most I usually sleep is 2 hours, but it was longer than that when I was on that Suboxone stuff.
And like, really, the last thing I want to be dealing with is this nonsense that was going on. It's really disappointing, man. Really.
Yep.
It's been a long time. When people start having an argument with someone, it'll never end unless one of them backs off. Just step away from the keyboard. Just knock it off. Cut it out.
Well, I see it, even though sometimes we goof off and we act like fools.
For forever.
Well, at the end of the day, we're all grown-ass men. We should know better. Right, there's people in the background now. What do we do? Put them on now?
Well, I'll put Graham on. He might have something to add. We haven't finished the global future, but Graham's might be able to add something useful. If
I had Steve, but he just took himself off again. What up, Graham?
He's been in the background for 10 minutes. He might have got gone off to wash the car or something.
Well, you know what I meant by that, Johnny. We're all grown-ass men, as far as I know. But like I said, it's okay to goof off every now and again. That's all I meant by that.
I was thinking about making the breakfast.
You're there, Graham?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
we didn't mean to leave you in the back intentionally. I promise you. Oh, it's Mosh is there. Hello, Mosh. What's up, man?
I'm really not clear on what's going on because things seem to get in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, it's been very weird. Very weird.
Yeah, it's all got a bit wobbly.
We've reached the point with global whether to just shut it down and or somehow move forward.
Well, here's another bold statement. I believe that it's possible. Totally 100% possible to make it better. I know we can.
So Banana, what do you think?
I don't care either way. Like after what happened last night and having to reset the whole all the backstage stuff that you don't see all had to get reset.
Oh,
basically
Look,
get
I
rid of
heard-
the gutters.
I heard a bunch of stories. I have no idea what's true and what's not. But I'm sure that there are people, including yourself, that know what is true. And
We don't want
in my
to deal
view,
with it, Graham.
in my
I
view,
really don't want to.
I'm just saying, in my view, it's completely up to you guys. You either want to move forward or you want to fucking pussy out. It's up to you. It's not up to the viewers. The viewers, including me, I'm just a viewer. Right? We're going to follow whatever you do. So, do you want to pussy out or not?
No.
I'm not saying that for you in particular. I'm talking about whoever is in control of this place, because people come here for a reason, including myself. People come here for a reason. So if you guys think that the reason is a good reason, then push on. It's up
I'm
to you
sure
guys.
some people come here for genuine reasons. Maybe they just enjoy having a conversation.
Correct.
Possibly in a semi-safe environment,
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and that's kind of the only reason I've started this up today. Is just out of respect for the subscribers that do come here for that reason.
Yeah.
They deserve an explanation to what's going on, and possibly where we're heading with it all.
Yeah, but when a couple of people have a little blue on scuffle on the sideline, you can't make that the major event. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
It's just a sideline issue. I have no idea the details. I don't know. I'm not trying to, be particular about any of that. All I'm saying is that if you want to be honest and genuine, you just push forward.
well,
Well,
at the moment
That's the plan. That's the plan.
at the moment we're on a skeleton staff. Let's say there's a few gupters that won't be guptering in the near future. So we're down to four people. If they want to keep going, I'll be happy to keep it going.
For sure, man. I love this. I
Yes.
love this place, man.
I can't guarantee
The people are hilarious most of the time, and I enjoy the fun and the combos and things. Even if we were talking about just the weather, what I was talking about with Nathan. That's normal behavior to just chat like that. Sometimes it gets out of hand. Sometimes it gets too much for even me to bear. And I'm a crazy bastard, you know that.
What do you say, Davey? Sometimes when you talk about the weather, it gets out of hand.
No, I said we were just talking about the weather. That's normal conversation. And sometimes the conversation goes completely sideways. I mean, it's like
But look, when you're talking about genuine people, you can have conversations, and I'm not talking about agreeing, but you can have genuine conversations, and often you don't agree. But that doesn't mean you turn that into personal attacks, because that's not necessary. That's only necessary when you have no other option. And the only people that have no other option are people that don't have a genuine argument. So personal attacks are just not necessary. They're just not. It's silly.
Yes, I'm very aware of that.
Ivy, no offense, mate. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking in general. I'm saying overall. It's just not necessary.
Yeah.
It's all very well, I could get on here with a gut full of piss and call you a cunt. But that doesn't mean I'm correct. It just means that I'm drunk. So, and sometimes people are drunk. That's how it is.
you know, in the old global, this sort of stuff was happening every week on a weekly basis. People having major pent-up fights, and the StreamYard's getting reinitiated every week, pretty much. Look, Jazzy's here. G'day, Jazzy. Appreciate your input. At the end of the day, it's grown men fighting over stupid, non-important things. You're absolutely right. And you come back next week, and the people involved don't even know what they were fighting over. It's that stupid.
Yeah, of
Right.
course.
They're onto something new already next week. They're already started up a new fight over some other stupid freaking thing.
Yeah, but people need to learn. It's funny when you're in real life, you have a certain way of behaving, and for some mysterious reason, when you're online, people decide to, no, it's okay. I can be a child again. It's fine. It's fine for me to act like a fucking idiot. I'll just do that here. Now, as soon as I walk out the door, I won't do that. I'll behave like a normal human being. But while I'm online, I'm going to be a little child, and I'm going to cry, and I'm going to fester up about crap that doesn't matter. I've no idea why they do that. I can't explain it. But at the same time, whilst I can't explain it, I'm also not prepared to accept it. I don't accept it anyway. Doesn't matter where I go online, I'm not going to accept that behaviour. Why people accept it, I have no idea. I have no idea why. So you guys decide what you want to accept and what you don't want to accept. I've no, and again, I've no fucking idea why you guys complain about it. If you don't like the dude for a particular reason, you know, then fuck him off, block him, and move on.
Well, that's the intention. It doesn't always pan out that way, though. You know?
I've seen a bunch of reasonable conversations on this channel.
Yeah, talking about musical artists, your
Correct.
hobbies,
Yes,
anything,
sir.
really. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A few hours ago, we were talking about musical artists. And before that, we're talking about, well, there may have been a discussion about pussy. I'm not going to confirm that. But,
Yeah.
there's been, you know what I mean? There's been plenty of discussions about reasonable things. Sometimes family life, sometimes a little bit of discussion about, you know, kids and so on, all kinds of different topics. It's not always about bastardization. You know?
Stephen wants the StreamYard link. Is it not on?
Is it not at the top?
I don't know. I can't tell. I'm on the StreamYard. I can't tell. No, there's not a fake beef. Some of us are like completely clueless about what the hell's actually going on.
Yeah. Let me put my hand up. I'm absolutely clueless.
Yeah, I put my effing hands up on Blog TV and said something about some guy called Alex.
I mean, no offense, Banana, but half the reason, 3/4 of the reason I jumped on, because I thought, you know, maybe this joint's struggling a bit and there's a bit of a push along, you know.
Yeah, cheers, man. You've always been a good contributor.
It's a very dull moment. Let's put it that way.
Well,
But we can always bring it back. Depends on the PMA. if you have the PMA, the positive mental attitude, then yeah, then we can do leaps and bounds, man.
Yeah, we're only back here for guys like you, Luce. Out of respect to you guys, need an explanation of what's going on, where we're heading. You know, woke up, I'm looking at where's the live stream. There's not many options. You got a hate channel, you got a troll channel, and there's another channel, see, like a musical channel. You know, it's not what you guys want or what you claim to want. You know, drama free and a nice, safe environment. We called it like a bit of a safety house to get away from all the shit. So it's possibly the only place you got to hang out like that. You can have your bit of fun.
That was the original attraction for me. I'm just saying.
Do you remember? Sorry. Oh my God. Well, me being me, I'll just tell you something gross. I just had the snot come out that almost hit the floor. But it's still attached. That's disgusting.
Oh, Jesus, dangling off.
Typical stuff I would come out with, though.
Okay, did it get on your shirt? Did it go on?
No, it come out. That's why I said, like, excuse me, I'm trying to quickly clean it up. It comes all the way stringing out.
Geez, Adrian,
why have you got that construction thing over the top of everything? What's that all about?
Well, it's what it says. It's under.
Yeah, I can see what it says. All right, so you don't know it's on the panel.
The whole channel's under construction, Steve. There's going to be some changes around here.
And what changes are they, Adrian?
Well, we don't know. We're lucky we're even here, Stephen.
Yeah, well, you know.
After what happened last night with you and Az, we're lucky.
Was it with me and Az, Adrian? He attacked me on Global. It's all recorded. Yeah, well, there you go. Anyway, getting beyond that, yeah, things need to be done around here, mate. It's just ridiculous. For someone to wield power like that and shut down streams, nah, it's not on, mate.
Well, if that nonsense
power comes great responsibility,
Stephen,
that's right.
The channel won't be ongoing if that nonsense keeps happening.
Quoting
no,
Uncle Ben.
Mate, it was all private, and he just wouldn't stop.
Oh, yeah, it was all private, all right. All 4,000 messages of it.
Yeah.
It's carrying on again now. That we probably shouldn't even talk about it. Let's talk about something completely irrelevant. I don't know what to talk about exactly, but
every time he cracks the fucking shit, it wants to take Rick away. So take your fucking Lord. Jesus fucking Christ, mate. I was one of the founding members of Global. So were you, Adrian. And to have that guy come in and do this shit to Global, nah, it's not on, mate. Not on.
Lou says was Az drinking Fireball again. No one knows. I don't know. No one knows that.
In the wisdom last night, it seems like Rick got blocked somehow, and he can't even be found again. Like whatever it is, I think Rick's just a bit of script, if you know what I mean.
It's not a bit of script, whatever. Okay, on.
Well, I don't know how Rick operates, but he can't even seem to unblock him. I know he was blocked. There was a message there. He's blocked.
I didn't. I blocked him last night for what they were doing last night. They were going fucking haywire with it. Him and Timmy. Az wouldn't stop. Well, you want to hear it, Adrian, or you can't hear it, or you don't want to hear it. He was putting derogatory fucking shit in the chat, so I told him to stop and come back later. We'll talk about it later in private. He wouldn't stop, so I had to block him. Your mate Tim was unblocking him, and then Rick was unblocking him. So I blocked Rick. If you want to unblock Rick, it's up in the settings up there. It's on the settings on Global. All right.
At that,
So,
at that
just don't
point-
block him on that.
At that point, you should have both gone to bed. I think would have been a better
Mate,
option.
I was on a stream with other guys having a fucking real good laugh.
Oh, it was a real laugh.
Yeah, it was. It was really freaking good. We were having a great time. You know? And you come on and done all that. And what, you endorse that, do you, Adrian?
No, I don't want that at all.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the foul language. I'm sick of the abuse. I'm sick of all the stuff that what happened last night encompassed.
Mm-hmm. And you've done nothing
And
about it.
I'm sick of getting stuck in the middle between people
No
fighting.
one wants you to stick you in the middle, Adrian. Nobody wants to stick you in the middle. You put yourself in the middle.
But
Don't
I'll
do
tell you what I'm going to
Easy.
do real quick.
it. Easy,
I
not
just
real
found-
easy,
I just
Adrian.
found
I'll-
£2. I just found a £2 coin, so I'm going to use it right now. Fuck shit, box cut. I'm done. £2 spent. Sweat jar.
Yeah.
There you go. Holy hell, man.
That doesn't sound too
fucking-
great, Avery. You're
Rick fucking blocked. What a load of shit.
No, I was fine until I come down and I can see my breath in my house. Freezing cold, and it makes all this crap happen again.
Stephen, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Can you see a way forward?
Yeah, he has to stop his shit. Now, there's a lot of doctors have left because of him. There's 3 of them have left. Wayne came back. I talked her into coming back, okay? But 2 of them are left and will never come back while he's here, okay? So what's the way forward? He needs to stop his shit, okay? He's got the dirtiest, filthiest mouth of any of us, right? But he'll tell people off for swearing. How does that quite work out? I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway. So what's
I
the
don't
way
see-
forward? The way forward is, he's got to be controlled. He's just out of control. You know, he's got such a vindictive mouth on him. You know, he says the most heinous things in an argument. And then the next day he wants to be your friend. You know, do you know what he called me up and wanted me to go around and talk to our Taz and mate, because I went too far last night, Stephen. Can you go around and talk to Az lives around the corner from me? Taz, sorry. Then it was Jess. He wanted me to ring up Jess because he went too far with Jess. Do you all know this sort of shit, what he's up to? No, you don't, do you?
I don't even want to hear it, Stephen. I'm sick of hearing it.
Well, I'll clue you in a little bit because of what it goes on in my head.
I've seen the replays from the line chat amongst the 3,000 messages. There's some clips of what's been going on the last few days. Like when it comes to foul mouths and bad language, you've pretty much taken the cake, Stephen.
Oh, okay. You know, mate. That's cool. Cool.
You
Banana.
pretty much have, mate.
Yeah,
You have.
that's right.
To
That's
be
good.
honest,
That's,
and to be
yep,
fair to
yep.
Az, and what
Yep.
you're saying,
Az doesn't swear at all, Adrian. No, you're completely right. No
I
problem,
know
buddy.
he does, but it's all
No,
got to
he
stop.
doesn't, Adrian. He doesn't swear at all. I've never heard that guy swear at all. I was talking shit. You want to back up Az, fucking go for it. But don't be silly about it, mate. Seriously.
What was that? It sounded like the bloody Jurassic Park music.
Anyhow, not getting into an argument with you, Stephen. The last thing I need is an argument with you. But it's my observation. Your mouth is far from fucking pure.
So,
Come on,
enough.
let's
Fair
all
enough.
agree and laugh about it. Yeah, Stephen could be
Fair enough.
loud.
No,
Animal
no,
catch it, Stephen. You know.
Avery, don't dance around this.
Pardon?
No. There's a situation. Situations needs to be sorted out.
Yeah, I know.
Can I ask a question? Is the disagreement centered around swearing? Is that the
Apparently
soul-
so.
the whole- is that the whole and
apparently.
soul? Is that the whole and soul about this? Because I'm not sure that it is. I'm just, and that's
Well,
just my
apparently,
outside. It's just my
apparently.
outside observation.
Mhm.
I don't think it's about swearing.
Ah. There you go. That's better.
It partly it is, Graham, about swearing. It gets very aggressive. It's very nasty. It's very aggressive, and it's not good. No, it's not good at all. It has to stop.
It does. Everybody says bad words, Lucy. Trust me.
No,
Look, an occasional word out of place. Okay, it's acceptable.
But Adrian, you're making it like I'm doing all the dirty, filthy language, and as is not. That's how you're portraying this situation at the moment.
This probably should be public.
What about the other people that come on the panel, Adrian? What about them? Do they swear at all?
Some do, unfortunately.
Some. No, a lot of them do, Adrian. Now, let's get the proper wording in there, eh? A lot of them do, okay? Now, okay, I will keep down the swearing, okay? No problem. All you have to do is ask.
It's
right?
not a Sunday
But
school.
does that cover as well, or doesn't?
It covers every single person that wants to come on the channel.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. But you'll single me out, no problem. That's okay.
You're not even. What are you talking about? You're not being singled out.
Oh, you want, real seriously.
No, I don't believe so. But,
G'day, King of Clouds. How you going?
he's in the background at the moment. Hang on.
And while we're at it, Adrian, why have I lost my buttons and everybody else still got them?
You and Az have lost your buttons.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm quite sure.
I didn't stop any streams or do anything wrong with the buttons last night. I didn't even use them. Anyway, interesting.
It's different to what I
No,
said.
whatever, Adrian. Whatever, mate. Whatever you saw. You stick up for fucking
I got a
Az.
serious
Go for it,
question
mate.
for you, Stephen. I'm going to ask you right now.
And this is the trouble.
What are you
There's
wearing?
There's no trouble, Adrian. I was attacked by your little friend
Well,
last night
there
on
seems to
Global.
be trouble.
Okay, I was attacked on Global by your friend last night. Okay, he shut down 2 fucking streams. Oh, sorry, I swore. Okay,
Oh, crikey. Read this, right? Typical Oz fashion. I'm a poster child for non-swearing. Yeah, right. Of course you are. Yeah, right. And so instead of swearing, you decided to be a ninja and hide up trees. Got it. Good point. Actually, quite funny.
and as far as I'm concerned, Adrian, when my chef was running, it was better than this. This is just bullshit.
No, it bloody wasn't.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
well, there you go,
This is just
Stephen.
absolute fucking bullshit.
Mike Chip's starting a new channel. Perhaps you'll be
Mhm.
more happier
Yeah, I
over
know.
there.
Hey, sorry.
You might be more happier over there then. On the Mike
Maybe
Chip
you
channel.
might be more happier over there as well.
Why would I be?
I don't know. Well, why would I be happy over there?
Well, the last time I checked, this is my channel, Stephen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And what about Global? Is Global yours as well?
Apparently so.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries. All understood then, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The last thing I wanted to do, Stephen, was to reset all the GUPTA codes. You know,
Oh,
got
bullshit. Hey,
forced-
stop talking shit.
Oh, yes. And how
Yeah,
many times
just stop
has it
talking
happened
fucking
before?
shit now.
How many
stop
times
talking
has it
shit.
happened before?
Yeah,
You went rogue,
whatever.
Stephen. You went rogue.
How did I go rogue, Adrian? How? Explain it to me, please.
You had a button fight on screen, on and off with that.
Who was doing it, Adrian? I wasn't doing it. He was doing it to me.
You didn't take Az off screen?
What do you mean?
He must have been taking himself off then.
Who took me off screen, Adrian? Who took me off first?
I don't know.
Who did it first? Who did it first, Adrian? Who took me on? Who turned down my microphone, Adrian? Who shut off my microphone, Adrian? Who did that, Adrian? I'll give you a guess. It starts with an A. Yeah, you going with it. He started the whole lot of that last night, Adrian, not me.
How about the day before?
What was that one?
This wasn't just over last night, Stephen. This is like a escalating thing that culminated last night. It didn't
Well, you
just
answer me one question, right?
happen. It
What
didn't
what
just
happened?
happen.
What happened to Jess? What happened to
didn't-
Jess?
I don't care what happened to Jess.
I care what happened to Jess. What happened to him? Left because
You're
of
talking-
ads.
Are you talking Jess the girl or Jesse the man?
What happened to Taz? Left because of him as well.
Stephen,
Shall we keep going?
That's the old global, and we.
Oh, that's the old. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you're right there. But
This
can't you
global-
see a little bit of a pattern there, Adrian? At all? Can you see a pattern there at all?
This global that we're here today was supposed to be a fresh start.
Yeah, it was. And I went over and got Az and told him to come back. No worries. Yeah, but that's a lie though. I didn't do that. Yeah, and look at he's done. He done all that shit last night, not me, Adrian. Not me. He's the one that made it all fucking public, not me. He's the one that turned down microphones and kicked me off. Not fucking me, Adrian.
Hang on. I'm gonna
Johnny
interject
Bigood.
there.
The thing is, it's not just about
Oh,
last
g'day,
night.
Adrian.
It started-
G'day, Stephen.
it started-
G'day, Avery.
Hello, Johnny.
Yeah, how you going, John? How you going, buddy? Good?
It started a
Well,
clear
I
day
tell you what,
before
Stephen.
that.
It's not all about you. And
It's not all fucking bad. You.
dirty
What the fuck are you
laundry
doing here? You fucking idiot.
somewhere else instead of fucking having a pissing contest on the
Oh,
fucking
fuck off, you
channel.
dickhead.
All you're doing is fucking it up.
Well, fuck
There's
off
been a
then.
lot of work by everybody. No, you
Fucking
fuck
dick.
off,
What
Stephen. You're a
fucking work have
fucking
you
idiot.
fucking done? What fucking work
Oh,
have you done?
fuck off, Stephen.
Fucking nothing.
You're
You
a
fuck off.
fucking blow your own balloon up, you fucking idiot. You're acting like a fucking fool.
Fuck off.
I won't fuck off. You fuck off.
Gentlemen,
Oh my
gentlemen,
God. What the
Gentlemen.
hell's going on?
Don't be
gentlemen,
fucking starting on me, you fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah,
gentlemen,
hang on. Hang
gentlemen,
on.
stop it, all of you.
You
all
two
of
are my
All of
adopted
you.
fucking
Yeah,
family,
all of
and then
you.
you're cussing each other out like that. Come on.
all of you, come on, let's be men, all right? You can all have your say. Just relax.
Come on. You guys are my bloody stepdads, and you're acting like that. Come on now.
Just be fair to each other. I mean, whether you're
You're
pissed
right,
off or
Graham.
not,
You're right, Graham. I'm sick of pissing competitions.
there's no need for that.
That's right. You're
Yeah.
correct.
There's no need.
Sometimes-
You're 100%, but you're 100% right, correct, Graham. You're 100% correct.
Sometimes discretion is
If
the
it's
better
not me
part of
this
valor.
week, it's fucking Johnny last week.
It doesn't fucking. I got a thick
Look,
skin, Stephen.
Look,
Oh, you got a thick
look.
fucking skin, have you? Yeah.
No,
Fucking
no,
whatever,
no.
John. What fucking ever, John? Yeah, you got a thick skin. Yeah, no worries, no worries.
come on,
Oh,
boys.
Stephen, don't even go there.
Don't
Come on.
you fucking go there either, okay?
Come on, boys. Fair
Hey,
crack. All right. If you've got a grief, all right.
Start your fucking shit with me, John.
fuck you to the moon and back, Stephen. You
Yeah,
acted
fuck
like
you
a
in the ass.
fucking child last
Hey,
night,
watch your
and you're
language,
doing
watch
it
your
again
fucking
today.
language, Watch your fucking language. Yeah, well, you started
Oh,
on me, you
yeah.
fucking clown.
Johnny,
You
it
can go
wasn't
fuck
just
yourself.
last night. This started a clear day or two before. It
I've
started
been
when
watching,
Stephen
Adrian,
came
don't
on
worry
and had
about
a
it.
private rant
Oh,
about
Jesus fucking
Simon's channel and clones. That's when it started.
You know, the whole part about it is if we're going to move on, we either need to get into one fucking mindset or people go their different ways and do what they're going to do.
Yeah, but Johnny, let's be fair. Sometimes you need to sling it out a little bit, and that's okay.
There you go.
You boys.
To be
are
honest
welcome
with
to
you,
do
I
that.
feel right now that I want to get a new hobby, like crocheting, for instance, because I don't like listening to this stuff too much.
Well,
Maybe why,
you know what, Avery. I'm looking at from the outside in. I'm the
Mhm.
new bloke, all right. And everybody that's on here, in my view, are reasonable men.
Yeah.
They don't agree. They don't agree at the minute. They don't agree. I get that, but I can see that they're all reasonable people, and they're not kids. They're not children.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And I'm sure that with a little bit of conversation, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's just my view. I might be a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, buddy. Too much more of this, I'm gonna headbutt the fucking wall and then not want to come back. So I like being here. But it's gonna happen. And
It's up to them.
it is up to other people.
If they
I'm
want to
sure
be
of it.
children, they'll fuck off. And if they want to be men, they'll talk it out. And they
People-
won't.
You
And-
don't
and look,
understand the love
grown-
I have for these people. And I don't even,
and
I've
grown-
never even
and
met
grown-
them
and grown,
in person.
grown men don't yell and scream at each
Well, that's not
Well-
true.
Really? Well, there you go.
It kind of gets a bit like you're in a bar, and yes, and that does happen. So
Well, they may raise their voices, but they don't yell and scream at each other.
the only difference
What-
is if we was at a bar, there would have been fist thrown. It's the only difference that we can't actually physically throw a punch that far away, can we? It's just the way I look at it. Maybe I'm stupid and
Oh, it looks like to me. It looks like it was all my fault yesterday. I did all the whole fucking.
no, it wasn't all your
from
fault, man.
No, that's what Johnny, my friend Johnny, and fucking Adrian have fucking. come
Man,
at me
I'm
with.
gonna
Nah,
back you
they
up on
fucking
this.
with.
I saw
No,
you
you
getting
fucking
wound
Adrian,
up.
don't stop talking fucking shit. Okay,
Ah,
talk through your fucking ass.
Fucking act like an adult,
Yeah,
Stephen,
you
not
fucking
like a
act like a
spoiled
fucking man,
kid.
you fucking cunt.
I am. I fucking am.
You don't
About
play with
time
your
you
mate
fucking
Az.
did,
Az has got a lot
Stephen.
of fucking respect for you, hasn't he?
I don't give a fuck
No, you
about.
don't give a fuck, do you?
Any of
You
it.
back that fucking cunt up and throw me in the fucking mud, you fucking dirty rat.
I'm not fucking throwing you in the mud.
Oh,
I'm telling you to
fuck off, you
grow up
fucking
and be
idiot.
a fucking man.
You
You're a
fucking
fucking
drop, you
fool.
fucking stupid
You're a
cunt.
disgrace
I'm
to
a
the
fucking
human
fool.
race.
Don't ever look at a fucking mirror,
Fucking
you
fuck
fucking
up,
dumb cunt.
Stephen.
Fucking bum jack, gonna do the
When-
bum jack.
Ah, fuck
When
up,
this-
Stephen.
Yeah, let's hit it with that one again. don't
This
we?
started
I'm out
like-
of it. I'm out of
This
it.
started
fuck
like
off.
2 days ago.
I
John.
will
It
fuck
started-
off, Stephen. You
Yeah,
can
fuck
go
off.
fuck yourself to the moon
Yeah,
and
you go
back.
fuck yourself as well. Go fuck yourself. Fuck off.
Oh my god. What the hell just happened? That's what I'm on about, man. Like I've got a handful of people I actually think the world of, and that happened. That's sake.
I'm embarrassed now. I just said that these people were reasonable men.
Yeah.
Then some of them decide to be girly men. Fuck's sake.
I don't know about girly men. They're like more angry men. You mean?
No, they just need to calm down. Like
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is what I mean, Graham. When these are like supposedly your friends, you can't win. You know, you're dealing with this sort of people that, unless you totally agree with them, you're in an argument, a nasty, vicious argument.
Yeah, but that's not true. That's not true at all, Adrian.
Well, it is, unless I sit here and support
No.
Stephen and go, yes, you're right, as did it all,
No,
as did
no,
everything,
no,
as needs to be
no.
booted off global, and let's just move forward. It's going to end
Come on.
badly.
Adrian, let's be adults. Okay?
If you think I'm frightened, Oz, you don't know nothing.
Men, no, but grown men
Just gives
don't.
me a damn headache.
Grown men don't sit there in a little fucking hole and tell each other that they're going to agree with every little single thing. I've never ever in my life seen two adults sit in a little hole and decide that they're going to agree with every little thing. Men don't do that. Right? We always disagree on something. That's human nature. What we do is we tend to agree on concepts. So, for example,
Hang on 1 second, Graham.
okay,
Steven says, why was I kicked off the panel? Who kicked him off?
I have no idea.
This is what I'm on about. It's never going to get fixed, is it? No, I mean, it gives me a headache listening to all the
I've got a headache
shouting.
listening to
Trev.
that ranting and screaming. I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah, it takes too much out of me, man. It makes my head go like
We'll
this.
just continue as we are. We'll
Oh,
continue
now
as
my
we are
glasses
here,
just fell on the
Avery.
floor.
We'll continue as we are here, Avery. Without
Yeah,
the
well,
yelling and screaming.
Did you take Stephen off the panel just now?
Yes, I did.
Fuck's
It's
sake,
just-
man.
It's just a yelling and screaming. Not going to have it.
Why did you do it while I was here, man? I feel bad now.
You
I love Stephen, you know that.
see, Graham, you don't know what's been going on in the background. There's been the most vicious, vile, backwards and forwards argument, a circular argument that's escalated and escalated to what we saw last night. And it's just ridiculous. Now, to get in the middle of that, you're not going to win. Doesn't matter what you do.
I'm not here to win.
Now, Stephen expects me to fully support him, but I've seen everything that's happened in the background, as has provided like all sorts of receipts. Let's just
All
say.
right, receipts.
The
But
yelling
you
and
also
the
know how
screaming.
deceptively creepy and sneaky he is.
Now, if I just
You need to pay attention to that too, Adrian. He's a very
take any
sneaky man,
side
I'm
in this
telling you.
matter, if I take any side in this matter, you can't win. You can't come out unscathed. I don't want to get involved in this shit. The only way I see moving forward is Stephen and Az are both going to be degupted. Whether it's for a
Oh
short
my
period of time
God.
or permanently, I
Adrian,
don't really
Hey,
care.
can I speak
But
to you, Adrian?
we can't have a repeat of what happened last night.
Can I speak to you for a minute, Adrian? I'm curious. Why do you feel that you need to get in between those two?
I feel like shutting the whole thing down.
No. I'm asking you. Why do you feel?
That'd be the easy way for me to go.
between.
Would be
Yeah, but there's
Oh.
no easy way out.
the easy way out for me is just shut the whole thing down, like not restart it at all.
So,
Close
so
this
you're-
stream and say goodbye to everyone, and thanks for the fun. It's been
so,
a ride for the last
so you're,
3 months.
so your answer is to look for the easy way out. Is that what you're saying?
But I feel like there's some decent people here that we can provide a service from to.
I actually think that you're right. I think, and don't forget, I'm the new guy, right? And I've come from the outside in, and I've dropped into this stream from time to time. I don't, I can't do fucking 24/7, but I drop in from time to time, and sometimes I see a bunch of idiots, and sometimes I see a bunch of decent dudes. I think there's some value in this. That's just my personal view. I think there's some value in this. In between time, there's been some, a little bit of infighting. I'm just curious, why do you feel that you need to get in between the infighting? Why not just let them sort it out? That's their thing, right? They'll have a bit of an argument. They'll have a bit of an argument, a bit of a disagreement. They'll go away. 2 days later, they'll have a rethink. They'll come back. They'll apologise, and even if it's a virtual thing, maybe they'll have a virtual beer between each other. That's life. That's it. That's
Virtual
what blokes
beer.
do.
Are you
That's what
reading my
blokes-
goddamn
That's
mind,
what
dude?
blokes do.
Are you a mind reader? Because I was thinking the exact same thing, a virtual beer together. Crikey. Ironic how that happens sometimes, isn't it?
No offence, Adrian, but I don't think I could ever read your mind, mate.
What would you do, Graham? You haven't really seen everything that's happened and gone on.
No, absolutely not.
It's hard for you to say, I know.
You're absolutely correct, Adrian. I don't have all the evidence and all the, the details, whatever.
Let
But
Stephen
in this-
back on right now, man, or otherwise
Well,
shit's
in
gonna
this
go
game-
down hard.
If it turns
In
into
the-
ranting and yelling and abusing, it's going
No,
straight off.
I will next. I will next. Come on, man. I'm sure we can work this out.
In the scheme of things, right? And again, you're absolutely correct. I have no clue about the details. In the scheme of things, I think that you need to allow those two to connect and sort out their differences. Do they
Well,
need to do that?
can-
Do they need to do that? In front of everybody? I'm not sure they do. Maybe they need to have a private conversation. However, they need to do that because that's what men do. You can't deny fucking who we are, right? We're all fucking men, and sometimes men conflict. That's what we do. You and I had an argument the first time I met you. Actually, we had an argument.
Well,
But
I
that
think as
doesn't
has
mean,
been,
but that doesn't
I
mean
think-
we can't respect each other.
Can I ask you
I think-
something real quick, Graham? When you said
Aztecs.
we're all men, sometimes you wouldn't think so, would you? Now
I do believe Aztecs
They act like
already
old
left.
kids.
I believe he's already left the building. He
I'm
got told
absolutely-
about at least 500 times to in the most vile manner to leave Global and get off, and I believe he has.
I'm not for a minute going to support anybody in this debate because I have no concept of it.
We've also got to address this crap going on and people talking in the thingies.
But I know the individuals independently. I mean, sorry, that's not correct. I don't know those people, but I've connected with the people independently, and on each occasion, it's always been a positive thing. So I can't say that, in my opinion, and it's only an opinion, I don't think that anybody is vile on this. Perhaps there's a misunderstanding, perhaps there's, I'm not sure what. But I don't think there's anything that can't be resolved.
Mm. I've seen worse fights than this go on, man, and they've worked it out. Not necessarily in the
You're right.
I fucking
extreme, but
The
Avery,
two people
Avery,
need
can I
to
tell you,
resolve it.
Avery, can I tell you one thing?
yes, mate.
I'm fucking disappointed because for some reason I was gifted I come in here one night and have a bit of a yarn with a couple of dudes, and then magically I get a wrench, and I thought, well, that's very nice. And about 6 hours ago or 8 hours ago, when all these people are arguing about crap that whatever, magically my wrench disappeared. I was a bit disappointed with that. I mean,
should-
I
Hang on, man. I was struggling to
It
hear you
shouldn't have.
because I'm all bunged up. You lost your
you
wrench
could-
in the YouTubes, yeah?
I
you
thought
get
that
your
was a bit.
wrench.
I thought that was a bit rude because I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. I can't say anything because I don't have. I don't have a he's right or she's right. I don't have that. So I never demonstrated that. I just thought it was a bit weird.
Okay.
Somebody did it. Somebody decided to do that. My concern is who.
Well,
What the
I
fuck?
gave you the
No.
wrench because you'd come on the stream a couple of times. Okay, we'd had
But I'm concerned about who took it away.
fun arguments, I'd call them. We'd had fun arguments, but
Yeah, but we didn't have-
I even compliment you, Graham. You could have fun with an argument without swearing and
Correct.
abusing.
Yes, sir. Yes. And you can also have disagreements. I'm not going to say arguments. I'm going to say disagreements, without disrespecting people.
Well, if someone has taken your wrench off you, I don't know why. Just type a comment in the chat there or reinstate it right now.
I'm more concerned about who took it.
It's impossible to know. It's like one of
Hang on, man.
several. At one time, there was nine people helping to run this channel.
There you go.
literally
Even-
any one of them.
But my concern is about who, because who did it was obviously diabolical, because there's no reason to do that. I'm not sure you understand what I'm saying.
I don't know who or why would have done it, Graham. Really.
Who else has got power over the ink? Well,
Any
Or
any
the,
of the, any
who's
of the
the-
7 or previously 9 Guptas that run the thing.
who's the fucking one working for Snap-on Tools, taking their wrenches back? That's all I'm saying.
That was when Stephen Ezra having a bit of an argument.
What's that, mate?
It's like clone accounts. You can
Oh,
never
look,
be
Amy
sure
Jackson
who's
Street.
done
That's
what.
where I'm supposed to
Every-
live. That's been
everyone will-
timed out for 5 minutes. That's fantastic.
That
Everyone
was
will
me,
go,
by the way.
Graham, everyone will
block the
go,
phone.
oh, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't, we could talk about in the line group and go,
That's
who
okay.
took Graham's spanner? And no one will own up to it. They'll go, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It's fine, mate.
Yeah.
Let's call it done.
It's one of them things you just,
Do you know what I
Let's-
do when this
let's
kind of stuff
move- let's-
goes
let's
down? I
move
sit
to
there,
the-
put my camera on, and I'm sitting there waving my hands, and you know for a while I ain't typing.
I'm not
That's
sure,
just
but
my
I
way to
believe
prove what I'm not doing.
I've been told that someone with a spanner in the chat cannot take the spanner or block someone else that's got a spanner. I don't know if that's true or not because I'm not in the
Right.
chat.
I think
And
you're
never
right,
tried
but
to.
I'm not sure.
A spinner can't do it. It has to be
No.
somebody that's running the channel.
So you deserve a spinner. You've come on this panel and contributed quite well for quite a few times now.
Anyway, that's like the smallest. I probably should have
I kind of.
We'll fix, Graham. No worries.
It's a silly thought of mine to have. Kind of the silly things I do come out with. I wish we had one of those hookah things right now. We could all just sit there and take a couple hits on that, and we'd just be laughing. Or do a bag of mushrooms between us.
So what about
Something-
you, Stephen?
Something funny
When
like
you-
that.
What's that, mate?
When do you feel like you should calm down?
I should calm down. Okay. Yeah, sure.
No. You
Look,
didn't
mate,
listen to
listen, Graham. You don't know the whole story, right?
Stephen, you didn't listen to what I said.
Yes, I did listen to exactly what you said, Graham.
I simply asked you, when do you think that you should calm down?
And I answered you, Graham. And then you told me I'm not listening, Graham. Okay, fine.
Okay. I'm on your side, mate. I'm trying to help you.
Okay, fair enough, mate.
I'm just asking.
What? I'll be fine. I've got a lot of good mates on here and stuff. I thought were my mates. And to have that guy attack me like that yesterday, just continuously attacking me, and these guys to say, use to stop fighting, that was the most irritating part of the whole thing. Okay? He would not stop attacking me. He came onto the panel and attacked me and use stop fighting. He shut down 2 streams and use stop fighting. For 8 friggin' hours yesterday online, he constantly abused me. 3,000 messages. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I get the heinous way I told him to fuck off. Adrian, are you for real? Maybe you should go back and read what he was typing to me.
I've read
Maybe you
most
should
of it.
really
I've read
read
most
it.
of it. I've
Oh,
read
have
most
you?
of it,
Okay.
and I've also watched the bit of video clips that he's put up. And when I looked at those video clips, and I know part of it, I was on the panel when I got abused by you the other day, and part of it,
Hang on,
I
let's go back to that. Can we stop there? Oh, you got abused by me the other day, did you?
Yes, you did.
Why? What happened?
I told you to stop the drama.
Oh, okay. What was happening?
You came on the stream. Well, I woke up. You were on the stream by yourself, ranting about Simon's channel with clone accounts of you, and you were going off.
Did you
going
realize
off.
that they were cloning? That the clones were actually on the channel on ours? Did you realize that?
Well, can't you?
Did you realise that
block them?
I was
Can't you
fighting with
just
them on
block-
global, not on 365?
Can you
Adrian?
not
Did you
block
realise
them?
that?
Can you not
Mate?
use your gut
They
brain
were.
powers?
They
to
were
block
being
them?
blocked, Adrian. They were being blocked. Did you realise that, Adrian?
They're on here
Come
right
and you
now.
had to go at me.
They're also been on here already today.
No, that's right. Well, it's not my problem anymore. You can handle
What can
it.
you do? They're on every day.
No,
You
no,
block
okay.
them as soon as you see them, and that's about all you can do, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Ranting and raving is not going to fix that. It's just going to make it
Oh,
worse.
okay. All
You're
right.
having an
All right.
effect
Point
on you.
taken, Adrian. The point taken. Continue with your conversation. Go on.
I don't like watching this or even listening to it at that point. But I also want to be there to come on, we can do this. I mean, like I said, there's a handful of people. I'm not going to name everybody who I really respect. Okay, but I don't like it. It's like watching my uncles punch each other in the fucking head, but only verbally instead. You just
Yeah,
want to
bring
like
it
stop
down.
stop this crap, and
I'd like to say
sometimes you
something
can't do
right
anything.
now. I'd like to say something right now. Timmy, I don't have a problem with you at all. Okay? Regardless of what you think. Not at all. I've backed you up so fucking much. Okay? So
Yeah.
Timmy,
whatever you want to
if-
think, Timmy, you go for it, okay?
Timmy, at this point in time, anyone who's willing to leave their baggage at the door probably could become a governor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with you, Tim, at all.
I'd like to
That's
have, if you can leave your baggage at the door, mate, like you'd be fine, and Gaz is fine too.
Adrian, can you do me a solid and check Steven's mic, because he's so low, man. His
Who
mic's been
turned
hit
it
again
down?
by the
Adrian,
sound of it.
why did you turn it down for?
Because you're going off. You're
Well, can
Yeah,
you put it back
abusing.
and then
Mate,
we'll
don't,
see.
Don't do that. That's what caused a lot of blues last night.
well. That's why I did
People
it.
don't
Because
like
you're
it.
yelling and
Well, turn
abusing.
your microphone down too, Adrian.
But I'm not the one yelling and screaming and abusing.
Oh, okay. You don't do that, do you? Okay.
Well, I'm trying not to, Stephen.
Well, good. Well, good. I'll follow your great example. Okay. Okay.
Excuse me.
No problem, Adrian.
This is kind of not really the venue for you guys to sort your stuff out. It'd be better to go away and contact each other privately.
Oh,
sort
there's
the
nothing,
shit
nothing
out.
to sort out. Nothing to sort out, Adrian. There's nothing to sort out.
No, nothing to see.
No, there's nothing to sort out at all. You want to put ads back on here? We'll get rid of me. I suppose I'm not working with the idiot. That's the end of the story. Okay.
It's not that you won't. It's not you
It'd
won't
be
work
nice
with
if
him.
we
It's
could go
that
back to
he
where we
don't work
were
very well with other people neither.
only
What'd you
just
say?
3 or
What'd you
4
say,
days
Adrian?
ago. It'd be nice if we could get back to where we were just 3 or 4 days ago. It'd be perfect.
Well, I've explained to you that time when I had a go at you when you came on what was happening. I've explained to you. But there's no reaction out of you. You're still justifying. All you can see is me telling you where to go. Okay? That's all you can see. You don't want to look at anything
You
else.
won't get
do
a
you, Adrian?
reaction out of me. I'm not going to.
No, I'm not. Look, there's just no reaction at all. That's fine, mate. No worries.
I've learned over time, like when.
Now,
when
if I decided to myself to
Heck,
stay
no.
here and keep doing global, what will happen, Adrian? I won't be commenting on anything. I won't be deleting anybody. I won't be
I've learned-
climbing anybody out. I won't be doing
I've
nothing.
learned over a period of time of, let's say working with you, Stephen. The only way to deal with it is just don't respond, ignore. Basically, just ignore. Steve.
That
That's
couldn't
what I
happen
do.
that day, Adrian. It could not happen. Okay, you
No, it
weren't there.
couldn't.
You didn't see what was happening.
Because you're on the panel abusing and yelling.
You did not
Ranting.
see what was happening, Adrian. I keep telling you that.
Does he
As
sound
is
better
shown
now?
the whole
I just
video,
clicked his
Stephen,
echo
as-
cancellation,
as
and I
is-
don't
as
mess with
is
much.
recorded the whole. It was about 3.5 hours of video.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
what happened, Steve. I
Well,
would
good for
advise you
him.
to just go and watch it. You still have not watched it. have
I don't want to watch it, Adrian. I'm not interested.
you? No, of course you don't.
I know what I did.
Yeah, I advise you to go
I
and
don't need
watch it.
people recording everything and using it as evidence. You know, it's just.
Well, you
do
can't
you want me to
argue
show
with,
you what happened back screen last night? Do you want me to show you
You
all that?
can't
on video?
argue
Do
with
you want me to
that.
show that? No, you don't want
you
to.
can't argue with that.
Yeah, okay, right.
You can't. That's what happened.
Yeah, no worries.
See,
No worries, buddy.
it's a
I'm in the
video.
wrong then, am I? Good stuff, buddy. No worries. I'm in the wrong.
Well, to be frank and honest, I think you are, Steve.
Okay, no worries, mate. No worries.
I didn't realize your name was Frank. Frankie.
Hmm.
Frank was the drug line I used to call a lot.
I don't know. When the first thing started up, I had within a minute had a video up of to play the music and shit and stuff like that, and we put up one of Rick that I edited and put that up, but he threatened to hit us with copyright if we didn't take it down, which was Az doing. Okay, so it's not a big deal if Az wants to go and he really wants to go, he can go. He's quite easy to replace, no problem at all. No problem at all. I've got computers here I can just dedicate to running the stream. No problem at all. But, you know, I'm not going to sit there and
When
have
are you
him
talking
abusing
about?
everybody.
When are you talking about? How long ago was this?
Oh, when we first started up the New Global.
This was when. No,
Yeah, right,
I think
Steve.
you're talking about in the old Global when Az
No, the
left.
new one, no, dude.
Now, I was playing a recording of Rick, and
That's
as threatened us that there was a copyright
Yeah,
problem
that's
for
right.
us. That's what you're talking about?
And he
I
also
was
cloned Global.
Yeah, but let's just get the facts right. I was playing that. There was a recording that I had of Rick, and Rick advised, well, me, the channel, that that's a copyright problem. Now, I don't think it would have gone anywhere because all the content that's on Global here and any time belongs to Global.
That is exactly right.
But anyhow,
But as
out of
I
respect-
said to you, Adrian,
hang
you
on,
wanna
let me
go
finish,
through all that
Stephen.
or
Hang on,
just,
Stephen. Let me
forget
finish,
about it?
Stephen. I haven't finished it, Stephen.
I'm sorry, Adrian. I'm
But out of
I'm really,
respect-
no, I'm really am sorry, Adrian. Go
Out,
for it.
just stop it. Out of respect to Az, I took it down.
Oh, yeah.
He's put a lot of work into Rick, and in a way, he could claim ownership of it, but that's definitely not copyright. There's not one part of it that's belongs to him.
No, it's all Grizzly beats.
It's all copied stuff from various sources compiled together, and it's a great job. I love it, but it
Yeah,
wouldn't.
no,
So-
you really
so-
do love it, don't you?
So you guys are very, very confusing. If there's no copyright, then why are you people pretending that there's a problem?
Because what Az done, he took his Rick and he started up a Global. He cloned us exactly and told everybody to go over to his channel. He took half our subscribers over there and shit like that. And we were left holding the bag with him. And I got his stuff and edited, and I think I gave Adrian a link to it, and he started playing it. I'm not, so I can't remember. And he threatened to hit us with a copyright if we didn't remove it.
We even
And when it was going to
Advertised.
red flag us and the whole lot.
advertised Az's channel to the subscribers if they wanted to go and check Az's new channel out.
Maybe, Dave.
But at that time it was Aztec, but the next day it was Global FM,
Yes. That's right.
and that's probably a copyright problem right there. Starting a
Correct.
Global FM of Global FM, the real
Correct.
Global FM.
Correct. Yeah, but that,
Have you
We
ever
didn't
tried-
say anything. We
have you
did
ever
not
tried
say anything.
Type it in, Global FM into the YouTube thing. Right, it comes up with a bunch of channels.
Never
yeah,
tried.
but if somebody tries to do that, then you guys are correct. That's a copyright. So you have every right to put a strike on that channel.
Hmm.
But there's no need for yelling and screaming about that. You just do it.
No, I find it counterproductive. I think I'm way more dangerous when I'm not yelling.
No, I'm just suggesting that there's no need for yelling and
Yeah, I
screaming.
heard you. I heard you.
There's no need. There's no fucking need for it.
No, there's not.
No, there's no need at all. No need at all.
I mean, of all the conversations you could be
But
having.
what really does irritate me, what really got me was used to stop fighting. I wasn't fighting with him. He was attacking me. And that's what shit me off the most. That's what shit me off the most.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to back Stephen up on this one because I heard him getting ridiculously wound up, not by his own part, but there was stuff going on in the background, and I could hear that
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm.
And he was going
I don't
cranky
know
as
that
hell.
shit.
As
He was like an overboiling pot at that point.
as can fire off and turn
Yeah,
into
and
a
he
devil
does it, but in a
reincarnated.
very deceptive way.
Yep. Me and Eddie's sitting there talking about how much brain power you had. He come and called us fucking idiots. And went off with us, screeching at us. Me and Andy.
Yeah.
Chit chat,
Yeah.
having a great conversation. He came in and broke. What about the conversation he broke in on you, Adrian? Called you a fucking idiot. Do you remember that?
Yes,
All?
he has done that.
Yeah, gone off its
He
fucking
has
head.
done that.
What about what he done to Tony? Screeching at her. All of those disgusting names. You want to talk about the word heinous, do you, Adrian?
But look, Az is not here to defend himself in any way.
No need to defend
So-
himself. I don't want to. Nothing me and him can talk about. After what he did there yesterday, it's nothing. No, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. And being attacked like that for friggin' 8 hours on a chat thing, and then for you guys to say, "Use to stop fighting." Okay, righto.
Somebody mentioned that there's three Guptas left in the last.
And that is why I've got the
Two
choice,
weeks.
Adrian.
Apparently
It's
four.
exactly through that.
Apparently four.
Is that so? Is that correct?
Or only Adrian will have the definitive answer for that.
Sorry, what?
How many Guptas? 4, you said, yeah? We thought it was 3.
None left.
At the
No,
moment,
a few hours ago, I'd heard that 3 Guptas left in the last 2 weeks. I'm curious as to why. Why would they jump ship? You know, in a relatively.
Because I don't think they like it.
I'm not allowed
Look,
to
these-
answer that. Why did they
these
jump
people-
ship? Oh, Jesus Christ.
These people have been leaving the channel for eternity since day one. About a week
So-
Oh, I
after the
wonder
channel
why.
started, 3 Guptas left.
So,
Yeah,
Benani,
right. And why did they leave, Adrian?
are you
They all have
Adrian-
they all have various reasons, Stephen.
One reason, Adrian. One reason. Aztec.
are you
They
saying-
couldn't work with Aztec, Adrian.
Are you saying that 3 people leaving in 2 weeks is normal? Is that
Yeah, no, it's
how
not
it goes?
normal. One didn't want to deal with that as
I'm just asking.
Understand him and left. Who was there? Was someone else left?
Hang on.
I can't remember now. Then Tony left, and I talked Tony into coming back. Was over as and the way he spoke to her.
If somebody's leaving, if
So-
3 people leaving in
Is
2
there a
weeks,
sort of a
I'm
pattern
going to
there,
suggest
Adrian? What do you
there might be an issue. I have no idea
Yeah,
what the
there's
issue
definitely
is,
an
but
issue.
there might be an issue.
Yeah. There's an issue.
I'm just
right?
saying. Don't forget, mate. I'm talking from the outside in. I've got no fucking idea about all the intricacies at all.
Yeah, and some of us from the inside out don't even know. It's too confusing. Makes your head spin, dude. Coming in. Trying to figure everything out and see what's going on. You don't know who's mad at who.
Yeah, but Avery, a lot of
Complicated.
people,
That's all I'm gonna
a lot of people that come here, they don't want to know these 2 things,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm one of those people. Or,
Mhm.
you know, to be fair, a lot of people just want to come here, have a bit of a conversation about semi-normal shit, you know. It could be about music, could be about fucking what they did when they were school kids. It could be, you know,
What we had for breakfast?
just general stuff without some idiot, you know, attacking you about that.
Yeah.
You know, if you wore fucking red school socks to school, I never did. But if you wore red school socks to school, you don't want to be attacked by some prick that wore fucking blue socks to school. You know, you just want to have a conversation. It's simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Sometimes the
always-
simple conversations are the best ones.
Correct. And
We're
and
talking
all
about
this silly-
guitars and certain things
some of
about
this-
music. Yes, 100%.
some of this silly bickering is just
It's ridiculous. It's playground.
well, it's beyond
Oh,
ridiculous
antics.
because
Yeah.
once you're a grown man, it becomes a little bit repulsive. You know, you
Oh,
don't
well.
want that.
You know,
Mm.
but it, but for the,
What's,
for
what's,
the
what's
majority,
the cost of all this? What is the cost of it? Okay.
I don't know, dude.
But I'm not very happy with Adrian at the moment over Az, right?
Do you want
I'm
me to
not,
put in
I've just had a
monetary figures?
raging fight with Johnny Sion, one of my best mates over Az, right?
No, that
So
was
how
horrible.
much more has to be done before you all realise what sort of a guy that Az is? How much further you want to take it?
Steve, look, let's
Uh,
be real here.
Yeah. Let's be
Let's-
real.
Let's
Adrian.
be a little bit real here about the whole thing. You've been having raging fights since Global started with pretty much most of the main people running the.
No,
program.
Mike Shift. Yeah.
Yes, you had a raging fight with Mike Chef. Papa Jib,
No, not really.
like we're talking about the same behaviour as the last couple of days.
Mhm.
Thousands of messages back and forth, spitting the
Yeah.
dummy, yelling and
That's right.
screaming.
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Mike Chef, Papa Jib. God, the list is just, my memory's not that great, but there's a pattern here. There's a pattern.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Fine.
It's
okay,
not.
yeah.
This is not something new. It's not a one-off thing that's happened with Az, is it? Be honest.
Well, no, it's not because. So there's no excuse for it, actually, is there? Really? Okay.
And I'm supposed to be the whippersnapper, and even I don't like it.
Yep.
I'm the idiot on here, but I don't like it either.
Unfortunately, people think they can take me on, and I just don't. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to.
I'll take you on. I'll take you on, boy.
They keep insulting me. I keep insulting them back, and they keep going, and they try to take the piss out of me. And then they got the shit because they can't take the piss out of me, so they start getting nasty, and it all folded. Basically, turns into this.
And it builds up and it builds
Yeah.
up and it backwards and forwards, backwards, but higher and faster and harder and.
That's good, Tim. Tim, that's good.
And
I
Put
feel
a
this
link
is
up
bad.
there. Put a link up to Mike Chef's new channel, will you please, Tim? And I'm not joking. Put it up there. There's a link. No, I'm not joking, Tim. Put it up there. No problem. No, it's not up to me anymore. I'm not a gupted. You'll have to ask Adrian. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, point taken, Adrian. Yeah, see, the thing was Mike Chef was being very brutal to the other gupters. That's why I had a fight with him. And plus he's ranting with Simon and that. I wanted it all stopped. I wanted a clean channel. And, yeah, I fought with Mike Chef by myself. Unfortunately, it was on the group chat. But we made up, no problem, and it all stopped. And then, well, shit
You
happened.
know, everyone has the occasional argument and fight, but
But let me
not
ask
to
you
the
something,
level,
Adrian.
not to the level that you take it, Steve. Not to that
Well,
level.
what about the level that you take it, Adrian? Do you remember when you were
What
drunk?
level have I taken it to?
Oh, here we go. You're getting upset. I won't comment then. Don't worry about it.
No,
Leave it,
go
leave
on,
it. Just
comment.
No,
Feel
no,
free.
don't worry about it.
I'm here. Yeah, go on, just say
No,
it.
no.
Oh, I took it to a new level one night with Cambo. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yep,
did.
I did have a big bite
Yes,
at
you
Cambo.
did.
After your repeated reassurances that Cambo had done it. Cambo did it all. Cambo docs you.
That's right.
I know it's him. 100% it's him. He's done it all.
I'm not going to get
And
into it.
you
Adrian.
convinced me that it was Cambo that doxed me that night.
Well, apparently he didn't
and
do
got
it. He
me
told me he
fired
didn't
up,
do it, so
Steve,
that's
didn't
okay
you?
with me.
You took all day to convince me it was Cambo. I was saying, no, I don't think so. No. It took you all day to convince me and get me fired up.
Oh, right, okay. So you're blaming me for it, are you? All right, fair enough. Okay.
Well, you were the one that convinced me that it was Cambo. I was, if
okay.
you remember our conversation, I was saying, I don't think it is Cambo. Looks like Ralph. No,
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 okay.
it's Camo. Camo does all. He knocks on all the
Okay.
Australians.
No worries, buddy.
So
Hang on a second, guys. The chat's
Okay,
fired
the
up
next
pretty hard
blow
now.
up. Who's the next person I've blown up on? Sorry. Continue, Steve.
No, nobody, Adrian. I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that.
No, nobody. Oh, okay.
No, it's wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Well, let's just.
I'll
leave
tell
it
you
at that, okay?
something. If Stephen goes, see you later. I'm gone too.
Well, that's up to you, Avery.
Well,
I'll
what do
just
you want me
probably
to do about it,
I'll
man?
probably just shut the channel down if it's unworkable.
These are people.
Oh, don't worry. Don't shut it down, Adrian. I can take it
I'll
over.
build
I
it
can-
a
I
certain
can stop
affection
all
for,
the
man.
shit. I can stop
Come
the
on,
whole
dude.
lot of it, Adrian.
Oh, you want
It
to take
won't
it
be
over,
any
Steve?
different.
Okay,
You,
wanna-
you, you
wanna
can
take
have
the
your
channel
buttons. You
over?
can come on as usual, but there'll be no
Okay.
shit on it.
Okay. You want to pay the $65 a month to run it?
I've been doing that for what, 4 years, 5 years. I'm talk
Don't
back
tell
Thailand.
me to back off, Trev.
But I don't have a problem with you running it at all, Adrian. I had a problem with ads trying to run it. That's
You have
all,
a
Adrian.
problem with a lot
You
of
do a
people,
good job,
Steve,
Adrian.
as
I
it's-
don't have
as
a
it's
problem with you,
labelled.
Adrian.
You don't have a problem with me because I don't carry it on with you. I ignore you at a certain point,
Then I ignore
And I
you.
put
I've
an-
actually
and I
got you
put
on
an
block
end
at the
to it.
moment.
and I put an end to it. That's
Yeah, I
how
put an
I
end to you
deal
as
with
well.
it. But some people like maybe Mike Chef or there's various personalities similar to yours that have to just keep going on and on and on and elevating it to an incredible
Oh,
level
yeah.
of viciousness. That's how it
All right.
goes. Steve.
No worries.
That's an observation.
Point
It's an
taken. No worries.
observation.
No worries.
It's friendly criticism there.
No worries.
That's how I see it.
That's good. That's good, mate. No worries.
It's not totally unusual because there's obviously a few other people that will play that same game. Whether they enjoy it or not, I don't know. But it's not normal to have 3,000 messages back and forth
There's
swearing
never
person
that
the
many.
worst form
You
of
might-
abuse.
couple
on
in
the
a
It's
chat.
not
hundred.
normal at all, Adrian. He kept attacking me. That's what you don't get.
And
He
you're
just
not-
kept going.
you're
He
not-
wouldn't
And
stop,
in his
Adrian.
eyes, you
Jesus
don't
fucking
keep
Christ.
attacking him. In his eyes, put yourself in his shoes.
Yeah, no worries,
For every
mate.
comment he types, you type 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Now that's a fact.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That is a fact.
That is actually true. That's true. Yeah.
You won't let
Okay,
it go.
what's
You won't
that in the
let-
background? Whose family is that? I hear a kid and a
And
woman.
even if Az
playing-
came back right now and you shaked hands, had a hug, and said, "Right, we're ready to move forward." Even if that happened, I just know this would come up again either next week or next month.
It will. I think they should set it with a goddamn arm wrestle over
So
the top.
I'm
Over the
battling with a
top.
solution. I'm battling with a solution for the channel here moving forward.
Yeah,
How
put
to
your hat
proceed.
backwards and we'll go over the top.
Can I tell you something, Avery?
Yes, you can tell me whatever you want. Go on.
In amongst all this nonsense, which is actually not important, in the background, you may hear the fact that I'm a breeder. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, was that what that was? All right, fair enough. Okay.
We can't keep kids quiet, mate. You know, they just make noise.
Well, I didn't know. That's why I was asking.
No, that's all right. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to admit that. You know,
Fair enough.
a couple of my swimmers have hit the mark.
Hmm.
That's good to see, Tim. Thanks, mate. I wish you more
Gentlemen.
success, Tim.
Gentlemen, in the
Look-
cold light of day, in the cold fucking light of day, you people need to stop this fucking around. All right, you're all reasonable. I know you're reasonable. I've spoken to you individually. I know you're reasonable men. All right, you just need to get together. All right, kiss and make out, cuddle, whatever you need to do.
Hmm.
Stop fucking around. Stop
I
playing
don't
games.
have a look.
Stop. No,
I
Stephen.
don't have a problem
Don't-
with
don't send-
Adrian running the
don't-
channel
no,
at all.
no,
Not
no,
a
sir.
problem at all.
No, sir.
you know,
Don't send.
It's a
Don't send
constant
fucking.
defeatist attitude
don't
of
send-
everybody.
Excuse me, sir. Don't send 3,000 fucking messages or whatever it is. All right. Just suck it up and move on. All right. You're a bigger man than this, Stephen. I'm confident you're a bigger man. All right. Just move
Well,
forward.
you didn't see what the fuck he was saying to me. You
I
didn't
don't
see
care what they say.
I
It's
do
not
care,
important.
mate. I do care.
It
all
doesn't.
right? I do care.
No. Well, you shouldn't care
No, I
because it's
shouldn't
not
care.
relevant. It's not relevant. All right. Nobody stole your first. Nobody stole your firstborn son. All right. It's not that big a deal. You're making it into a big deal. It's not that big a deal.
I didn't make it into a big deal, mate. He was the
I'm
one who brought it down
I'm
the
not
table,
saying.
put it on
I'm
the
not
panel.
saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you weren't wrong done by it. You probably were. But that's not the point. The point is that you're making it into a big deal. Don't do that.
I'm making it into a big deal. Okay. All right.
I'm just suggesting that you should be a bigger man. That's all I'm saying. It can't be that hard, right?
It's not, but you expect him to do that overnight? Do you realize how much he gets wound up from people saying stupid shit?
Yeah, but that's not a good thing, mate.
I know it's
None
not.
of us, none of us.
You gotta stop those people saying stupid shit.
You can't do that. You can't stop what other people do. You can only stop what you
But
do.
that's half the problem. If that was
Obviously.
alleviated, we'd be awesome.
I get that.
Be a stellar crew having a good time.
You can't stop
Even
what
if,
other
even if
people
we're
do.
trying to fly to the friggin' moon, man, who cares, right?
You can only stop what you do. You can only adjust what you do. You can't adjust what other people do.
No, I know, but sometimes you can slow it down a little bit.
Not really.
Sorry.
I
guys,
often feel like you put
excuse
off
me.
the inevitable at that point.
just
it's
excuse me for a
annoying,
few
but-
minutes.
Pardon?
I'm just
Hey.
going to leave for a couple of minutes. Carry on.
Okay, man. I'm just saying when you put off something and then you got to deal with it later on.
Yeah, but I mean, I completely understand, Steve upset. But
Yeah, he's
you-
well
you
mad,
can't-
man. He's pissed off.
If-
He's been
Yeah, sure.
blindsided, man.
Sure, but you can't let that rule your life, So sometimes you got to brush it off. There comes a
Mhm.
point where it's got to be water off a duck's back.
I get that, but it winds people up, man. Some people get cranky, some people don't. You never really know how someone's personality is going to be and how their mind takes over.
Well, that's on them. That's up
Yeah.
to them.
It's difficult sometimes.
All I ever wanted to do, Avery, was come on here and have a good time, go on a panel and
Yeah.
talk about stuff. And
Yeah,
That's
same.
it.
to have people coming into this onto global and getting into the admin side of it and starting to push people around and other admins leaving because of this one person over and over.
Mhm.
I've got 3 people have left. I mean, Jesus, doesn't it give you a sign of what he's like and what he did last night? Brought it onto the panel. No, it's wrong. He shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that at all.
Yeah.
He should not have done that. He just made it worse and worse and
Yeah,
worse.
it was
He's having an
poor.
argument with me
piss
and
poor
and
behaviour.
starts losing the arguments and has to go below the friggin' belt.
Mhm.
That's his problem.
But then I
And then
had to
get
come at
told to
you
stop
and
fighting
say,
with you two stop fighting. I wasn't
yeah,
fighting with him.
and
He
I've
was
said that to
attacking
you
me.
as well, man. And I said that earlier with you and Johnny.
Well, Johnny, wants to be like that. Well, we'll go for it. He wants to jump on the as bandwagon. Let him go. It's up to him. I don't care.
that was just, I said that, so I'm guilty of that. But point is, I was like watching two of my my family have a scrap together. I hated it, man.
Oh, well.
It's not know well about it. I didn't like it.
Well, Johnny should know better than to come on and try that shit with me.
Well, I'm sure he does, but that's kind of the point. That's why we don't want to get in any of these
It's okay, mate.
scraps, man. They're pointless, man. We're not going anywhere with it.
Yeah. No.
We might as well be in the pub
Mm.
and throwing fists and half a glass of beer at each other or something. I don't know, but it gets crazy at times, and I know it does. I'm well aware of that. I knew what I was getting into. It's like jumping into the friggin' deep end. You got to do two things:
Well, that's
swim
just the
and not
thing,
drown. Simple.
Thing, Avery, I'm not taking shit off any bastard.
I know, man. I've already weighed you up, dude. You know this.
They can go fuck themselves.
Hmm?
They can go fuck themselves.
Well, yeah. There's one way to look at it. There's the other way to look at it. Like, well, maybe we can iron this out, right? I'm sure we can.
Got a very good following. It's got a really good following. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how I did that, I told them stop responding to clones. Stop it. Just don't respond. I'll handle it. Johnny worked with me very well. Johnny was very good, actually. I'll give him a good point. He just deleted them and reported them. And gradually we had none left. And it was running beautiful. Okay. We're getting a lot of views and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I went over to Global when it was running really good and shit like that. But I still done talk back a bit. I'm starting it up again. So I just couldn't be bothered with this. Yeah. 5 friggin' years I run that show. It was one of the top shows out there. So.
Yeah, I know. I've been there a few times. It's great. I would have to converse with my brother so I could have something to say about Thailand, but no one knew what to say.
Yeah.
And then there isn't much new news. So I find I can sense your frustration with the fact that there's nothing really going on. The same with us when we try to do the news, right? And there's nothing there. There's just all nonsense. There's nothing to even talk about. We just sort of wing it.
Why is that under construction still there?
I don't know.
No idea. I asked him to remove it. He doesn't want to remove it. I got no idea.
I'll tell you. Hang on a minute. Let me answer this question real
You
quick.
don't know who's the panel on. You don't know who's on the
Why
panel.
do you have?
Exactly. It's really annoying.
It is fucking so annoying, but
It's
I
really
can't do it.
annoying. All right.
Can you take
Can
it
you
down,
imagine-
Avery? Can you take it down?
I might be able to. Hang on a sec. Is that under brands or what?
Well, I got no idea how he's doing it.
Oh, crikey, I don't know neither.
But can you imagine somebody clicks on the channel and then they see under construction,
No,
they
I
go-
don't bloody
no
know.
idea.
Come on, man.
and they automatically go, well, there's fucking nothing going on here.
There's
and then
nothing
they
going
move
on.
on.
That's
No, but they move on. They go somewhere else. It's obvious.
There you go. How's that? How's that?
still
I
there.
think I did it.
No.
Yeah.
I think I did. Not on there.
Adrian, you're a fucking genius,
There you go. You fixed it.
right?
Here we go then.
Every time they tell you you're a dickhead, tell them they're a liar.
Yeah.
How dare you! How dare you!
I won't
job.
call him a liar because I am a dickhead.
Well, okay, I'm not going to disagree with you.
I embrace the fact that I'm a dickhead, and I learn to try and be a better dickhead every day.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that works that way, but
I don't know yet. I don't know yet, dude. Getting there though.
Well, City's right about that. Right? I like to see the little fellow laying back. If you blow that picture up, by the way, that cunt's sitting there having a beer.
Mm.
His name's Roger. You can look him up.
Oh, I don't need to know his name.
He kicked the bucket about
His name
2
could
years
be
ago.
anything. His name could be
No. I'm telling you, his name's Roger.
Liberace, for all I care.
Look up. You can Google it. Roger the kangaroo.
Oh God.
He's the largest kangaroo,
Yeah.
red kangaroo in recorded history.
Yeah, I don't know really.
He's actually quite famous. Now, if you're not Australian, obviously you won't know about that.
No, I don't.
But plenty of Aussies know about Roger.
All right. Do you think he'd? Who do you think would win? Him versus Skippy?
Well, if you give Roger a can of beer, he'll get his claw, he'll rip the side of the can and drink the fucking thing. He was
It's ridiculous
known,
but funny at the same time.
he was known to do that. All right, so he didn't drink it like you and I, like take the top of it.
Okay.
And Man About Oz has got it's a different pick, but it's the same kangaroo. It's also Roger.
I just want to
Sorry?
address what Andy said. Life is too short to stress over YouTube, in my opinion. It's just not worth it. You're goddamn right. And I try to do that at Heisenberg, but for what it's worth.
Yeah.
That you know my name, sing. What? Some of this I don't want to get into because
Thank you very much, Nathan.
That does happen. You can see videos of these big kangaroos will grab another animal and take it to a dam or a creek and drown the other animal.
Correct.
They'll force their
Yes,
head
sir.
under the water and drown them
Uh,
if they don't like them.
Nathan made a comment, and I have a feeling
yeah. I
if
just
I put-
trying to read it.
if I put my camera on, you'd probably all agree with him. Okay?
you got a big.
Hey,
dent
look,
in
no,
your
I
head
got a
or
lot. I got a lot of time for Nathan. Last night was funny as fuck. He's a really funny guy.
Come on, we love
played a lot of
Nathan,
music
man.
and shit last night. It was you listening to. Were you there, Adrian? We're playing music and shit. It was great.
No.
Oh, we're playing.
I've been
Stairway to
dozing in
Heaven.
and out of consciousness.
No, it was a great night. The other shit, yeah, fair enough. We'll get beyond that, but yeah, it was really good. Nathan's so funny, man. He's really good value.
I've known Nathan for a number of years, and
Have you?
I can
He's a
tell-
good guy.
Yes, sir. I can tell you. In my opinion, it's only in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's a good man. He's a very good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually spent quite a long time
he's one of the
talking
few
about
guys
weather
that
and
says-
things like that.
He's one of the few guys that see through all the bullshit.
Hmm. He just doesn't give a crap, to be honest.
Nathan would make a very good gupter, but I don't think
He doesn't
he's got
want to
time
do it.
actually-
Yeah, okay. whatever.
he actually has a job and stuff.
Yeah, a life.
and he may not have the time to devote to it that he.
Yeah. He'd make a very good gupter, actually.
Yep, I'd agree with that. He may not want to do that, but
What about
Nathan's
Graham?
a good dude, man.
What about Graham here? Are you a team player,
Has
Graham?
quite nice conversations with
Are
you.
you a team player, Graham?
no.
No. Got to be a team player, mate.
Mhm.
I work for
We need
myself a
go-
whole. Yeah, sorry, Steve. I work for myself a whole life.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
If you blokes all wanted to work under me, maybe we could do that. But
Do you want to? Would you like to
That's-
pick up the
that's all.
Graham?
it's the only way I can play. I'm just saying.
Would
I
you like
don't
to
like to.
pick up the
I
Graham?
don't like to. I don't like to be in charge, Avery. I
Not about
need
being
to
in
be-
charge,
I
man.
need I need to be in charge. There is a
Oh,
difference.
okay. Well, there you go. Then you just said it yourself. Fair enough.
So that rules me out.
Mm.
What do you say? What about the beer drinking pig in Tasmania at the pub in the paddock? Oh, fuck.
Jesus
It's a
Christ.
beer drinking pig and what?
I don't know. I took it straight off, man. I didn't even understand it.
There's so many people would be good at administrating these streams.
Yep.
We've got a great bunch of people in the chat, the subscribers.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, Adrian, they have to be treated with respect. Okay, and that's the thing. That's where the value was lost in the backstage of Global, treating other people with respect. And not
Hang on a minute,
lord
bud.
it over. And people trying
Luke's
to,
asked
you know-
Stephen, have you been there? You do realize he lives there, right?
I think one of the most important
That's what you're
attributes
talking
of
about
being a-
what
anyway.
did you say, Avery?
I thought he was talking about oh, never mind. If you read the chat, you'll see what I'm on about.
Oh,
See
Lou,
where I
Steve,
got
have
mixed
you
up
been
there.
there? Yeah, I live in Tasmania.
That's what I just said. Yeah,
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah.
yeah.
I think probably the most important attribute of being a gupter or an administrator on these streams is like the ability just to get along with other people. That's probably the most important.
Yeah, that's the
Aspect.
main thing. That's the main thing. I agree with you on
Keep a cool head.
hardly on that one, Adrian.
Yeah.
Just anyone that comes on, sometimes I don't know who the hell they are, but they might be telling me about or whatever, and you just sit there and listen. Then you occasionally ask questions and things. That's about it.
Mhm.
It's all about not confrontation, but personal kind of just.
See, one of my friends I brought across and was a gupter. He actually left because of all the bullshit backstage.
Yeah.
And I was going to go with him. Looking back now, I wish I had gone
Who's that,
first.
Steve?
I'm not mentioning names. I'll tell you in the private chat or something. So I left, and then I was asked to come back. So I go back, and all the shit stuff. I don't want to be involved in the group chats. I mean, you've got me email, Adrian. You could have emailed anything urgent had to be done or any decisions made. I just
Yes.
don't want to be involved in it. All I wanted to do was come on here and have a little bit of a chat, and that was it.
Mm. Yeah, it's not how
What
it
about-
goes.
what about-
I got my microphone turned down. I got, screamed at. Well, whatever. I'm sitting here innocently with someone talking about something, and someone breaks in and calls me a fucking idiot and shit like that, and we just don't know what
Because
you're fucking talking
Because you're
about.
typing 3,000 messages in the background. to
Wait
the
a
guy.
minute. What about
don't
when
want
he was on the
everyone
other
to know.
night?
Adrian, we're not talking about that, Adrian.
Steve, during that conversation
What?
you had last night, the nice conversation.
No, I'm not
with
talking
Steve
about that,
Barry,
Adrian. Adrian, I'm not talking
Your,
about
your
that.
keyboard was going off like a rocket. Like everyone was commenting
yeah,
on it.
okay,
about you
Adrian, but I'm
typing.
not talking about that.
I think it's clear what you were typing. You were typing
All right,
nasty
sorry,
hate
man.
shit to Az the whole time.
Osman.
Is it
Okay,
unexpected
mate.
he would come on and say something?
What have you brought that up for?
Well, that's
What
happened.
about the other night
what do you
when
mean
he
what
was just
happened?
literally on here
It's what happened.
messing with the guitar? And
Yeah, I
that?
know that happened, Adrian, but I wasn't
Very
talking about
plastic
that.
dude.
Oh,
You were saying
okay,
you were
whatever.
having this lovely conversation with
Yeah.
Nathan and
A couple of months ago.
oh, not last night.
No, Adrian.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's okay, Adrian. No
Very good.
problem. So anyway, now we're on that subject. What nasty things were I typing to him? What nasty things was he typing to me? Probably, maybe I want to think about that one. Anyway, let's move on from that, eh?
And I haven't got 10 hours to go through them again.
Stephen, I gotta ask you a question real quick.
Yeah, mate.
What are you wearing?
Tracksuit pants, mate. It's about time to move on from it, Adrian. I mean,
Okay.
it's even possible. It's
There
going to
you
go on
go.
for ages.
Fair enough.
Well, that's what this is about today.
Yeah, it's
The
about
moving
I've
on
come here to
from-
discuss.
I don't know
things.
who's
I'm trying to
messing with
work
Stephen's
past
mic,
it.
man.
Why say stuff like that? I don't know. I don't get it. You rehearsed that, did you? Well, how about putting it in the right context next time, okay? Jesus.
It's back. Look. I'm looking on it right now. I'm looking on edit mic settings for Steven. Right. I don't do this stuff normally. Angle cancellation and automatically adjust is on.
No
It
one's
should be
turning
fine. He
Stephen's
might
volume
just be a
down.
little bit backed away from the mic. Simple as that. Because we had this problem when we had a call. We were just chatting away for about a few minutes, just chatting about something. And I said, I can't hear you. And all of a sudden he moved a bit closer and then it was always golden. Simple.
Well, I don't think it's any secret anyhow who the Guptas are now. There's me. There's obviously Avery. I think Mr. Perrin, if he's not disgusted from last night and if he's still around, I think he would still be a Gupta. And
Oh, he was not happy, Adrian.
and the other Guptas, why would he be happy? It was disgusting.
No, he was fine with me, mate. He really was. He really was.
And the other person's actually in hospital. I wish her well.
Tony.
So moving forward, until we get more Guptas,
well,
the service will be probably a little bit intermittent. That's all I can say.
Intermittent.
oh, you got
Okay.
Johnny Siam as well. He's still got his buttons, hasn't he?
Well, Johnny unfortunately got caught up in the global reset because Johnny wasn't. I don't know if you understand. There's two forms of Guptaism. I don't think we're breaking any trade secrets here.
No. Everybody knows what's going on, Adrian. Don't worry about it.
You and Az were at the high level of Guptaism, and unfortunately, the only way to resolve that issue last night was to do a global reset. And I warned you quite a few times in the chat that that's what would happen if it kept going, and it kept going. I couldn't do anything but do the global reset.
That's okay.
How it always used to work in the old days of global Mark 1. That's the only option, unfortunately. So in the future, all Guptas will be on the same level. In the future. Anyone who wants to apply for Guptaing duties, just stop by the office on the way out.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm expecting a resume from Man About Oz.
Well, I like Oz personally, but
Gaza Sweden should have been put on the first day.
Gaza Sweden had baggage that he couldn't leave behind at that time,
Well,
and that was discussed at great length amongst the other
fair
Guptas,
enough.
wasn't it?
yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. I wanted him put straight back. And look what happened. Then I didn't want you to take everybody's spanner off them because it was going to be a fucking disaster, but you just went in and were ahead and done it, and it was a disaster.
Well, if you recall,
but I didn't carry on.
If you recall, my choice on that was to leave the spanners alone too.
Oh, was it? I think you did. Yeah,
Yes, it
I
was.
think you did. Yeah.
I did actually hear him say that, so I will back him up on that.
Leave the spanners alone. That was the worst thing that happened. And then we're chucked into the deep water with that on our backs.
But you see, all the big decisions are made by a voting system between the Guptas. When there's a big change like those sort of things, it gets discussed and we have a vote. That's how things work. And now I've got a message here from Az. You want him off global. He has said put it to a vote. Yeah, you told him about 100 times to get off global.
Well, I told him to fuck off because he was taking Rick down. I don't think that was really what I was meaning there. I don't really think so.
Well, get the F off global and F off and a million other obscenities.
He kept threatening to take Rick away, Adrian. He kept threatening to take Rick away.
But people read those messages and think, what's this guy mean? He doesn't want me. And
if he wants to go, let him go. If he wants to stay, let him stay, Adrian.
replied to
make
you
a
several
friggin'
times.
drama
Well,
out of
that's
it.
it. If you want me
mate.
gone, I'll be gone.
Who wants him gone?
I'll be
Who
gone.
wants
And I
him
think he's
gone?
gone. And I
Who
think he
wants
has
him gone? Who wants him gone?
But
Oh,
The final message I've received is if you want to dig up to me, have a vote.
okay.
Maybe it's one way forward. At least we could possibly save one position. I don't know. It's a major issue not having the services of Rick on the channel. I've got to say that.
Yeah, righto. Yeah, righto.
Well, half the comments at the start of this stream were, "Where's Rick? What? We
That's
need
right.
Rick. Oh, I love Rick."
Yeah.
That's several people said it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, in the chat, type
I
one.
agree
for
with you,
Rick.
Adrian. I agree with you 100%. No problem. Can we move on?
In the chat, type one if you like Rick.
I don't care if he stays or goes. I really don't care. But he's nothing to me now. I'm not going to argue with him, do nothing. If he wants to stay, let him on. But if he's a gutter and I'm not, I will never come back here again. Because he will turn down my microphone, argue with me, put me backstage if he's losing the argument, which he's done to a lot of people. Avery look what he done to Avery. Disgusting what he was doing to Avery. Anyway, you're getting back onto that guy again anyway.
Okay, the votes are coming in. They're pretty
Come on,
astounding in
Stephen,
favour.
don't you dare leave, man.
I'll add my one to it as well. Rick was an integral part of Global. He has been
Yeah, all right, mate.
since,
No worries.
what, 2 months after Global started, like 10 months ago. Rick came along.
Wasn't.
And how many times was it in the old Global Mark 1 where if Rick disappeared, it was like, fuck, we're lost. We must have
okay.
Rick back.
All right, no worries.
And nothing's really changed. Greetings, Gilangela.
I got one or two ideas.
Well, there you
Like,
go. It's unanimous. They want him to stay. Is that correct, Rick?
Yeah, it's unanimous.
Okay, so maybe I should leave then, eh? Not come
No,
back.
don't you? I told you
No,
what
hang
would
on, I
happen.
appreciate what you're doing, mate. I appreciate what you're doing because it was my fault yesterday.
If you don't you dare go, Stephen.
Wait, and like you said before, I've argued with a lot of guppers out in the past for a better world for all of us.
Hang on a minute. You blokes said that
Rick.
no, stop it.
Yeah.
You blokes said that three guppers have left in the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I want both of you people to explain to everybody why. Why did they leave?
I don't believe that's actually factual, Graham.
It is actually 100% true.
3 Guptas in 3 weeks.
It's 100% true, Adrian.
I'm really racking my mind to think in the last 3 weeks who the 3 Guptas are that have left.
Tony, and I talked to her into coming back. Why did Tony leave?
She's back.
Adrian?
She's back.
Why did
She's a
she
Gupta
leave?
leader.
Why did she leave?
Well,
Hang on,
she was ill.
hang on.
Answer the question, Adrian.
Hang on.
Why did she leave?
Hang on. Listen,
But
don't
Tony's
debate this.
here.
Don't debate this. If
No,
3
I'm not
people left in the
debating.
last 2 or
Why
3
did she
weeks,
leave, Adrian?
then that's got to be a fact that can be undisputed. Right?
Tony's
It's not a
left a couple of
debate.
times, if I remember right.
Oh, okay, all right. So it wasn't over as
So-
abuse.
so-
Okay, fine. We'll
so-
leave it at that.
so-
So it's down to 2.
But Tony
What
is,
about Jelly
Tony
Tots?
is
Why did you leave, Adrian?
Jelly Tots didn't leave in the last 3 weeks. He's been gone for. He left about a couple of weeks after this Global started. Him and
okay.
Seven, they both cut out and said, "Right,
Mhm.
job done. I'm out of here."
I don't know about that, mate. He left because of
Well,
Az.
that's
He
what
couldn't handle
happened,
Az.
Stephen.
No, that's not what
that's
happened. He
what
left because of Az.
Yes,
He left
yes, it
because
is.
of Az. And he came on the other day and gave Az a
okay.
mouthful.
So they
There you
brokered a deal.
Talk to him
that,
yourself.
they brokered a deal to join with Az's channel with Global, and then they left just
What?
like that because they didn't like Az. But they just
No,
brokered the
not-
deal
no,
to join with
no.
Az.
So what else do you want to hear?
Is that how it worked?
Yeah, that's how it worked. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it worked. Yeah. Jelly Tots couldn't stand Az anymore, the way his attitude towards him. And, well, do we need to mention names? There you go.
But that wasn't 3 weeks ago, Steve.
We can be.
Oh, yeah, it was about
scripted.
3 weeks ago. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
No, it wasn't. It was about 2 months
Okay,
ago.
it wasn't 3 weeks ago. I'm not going to argue with you, Adrian.
It was like at the inception. It was a
Oh,
couple
it
of
was
days
months ago.
after
Yeah,
the
yeah,
inception of
months
Global.
ago, yeah.
Okay, whatever. That leaves one more. Who was the other one, Stephen?
Okay, I don't want to go in it, Graham. I'm just talking shit, mate. I'm lying.
Well, in the
you should
last
speak
3 weeks,
to, maybe you
the
should
only
speak to
one
Jelly
would be
Tots,
Tony.
Adrian.
The only one who would have left in the last 3 weeks is Tony Global, Tony Kiwi, and she's back.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, why did she leave? It's okay, don't answer. It's okay, don't worry.
She said
You've
sorry,
left
don't
several
well,
times.
had
You've
got a-
left several
Don't worry about it,
times
don't
too,
worry.
Steve, haven't you? You've
Don't
left
worry about
several times and come back too.
Yeah. So you're ducking the question, are you? You're ducking the question, you're ducking the answer. Okay, she left because of Az. Okay. Now I got hold of her and talked her into coming back, and she got the buttons off you, correct? Okay, a broken
Actually-
deal. Okay.
Actually, I have a
I'm
funny
talking shit
feeling-
again, am I? Okay, no worries then, mate.
Actually, I have a funny feeling that Tony Kiwi left because she had a dispute with Jorgen, JG.
That was
And-
the second time. Yeah, that was the second
And
time.
Tony
maybe. The third
Kiwi
time
felt that
left
she
was
wasn't.
because of Az.
Hang on, let me
Adrian.
finish, Stephen. Just let
Go
me
on,
finish,
you-
Stephen, without
Okay,
over
go for
talking,
it.
Steve. I'm
Go
still
for it,
talking.
Adrian.
Okay, I just want to finish what I'm saying.
Do ya? Well, go for
Tony
it.
Kiwi. Okay, I'm going to have to start from the start again. Tony
Oh.
Kiwi had a kind of online dispute with JG, and I think Tony Kiwi felt she wasn't supported enough by the other gutters, and she left.
Well, Graham, before that, she left because of Az, but he wants to deny it. So, okay, fine. I'll leave that. So, I'm talking shit. There's only been one I know of. But then you say Jelly Tots didn't leave because that's absolute lies.
Well,
what I said.
Jelly Tots and Seven
Okay,
did leave.
let's move on, buddy. You've won that one.
I only know what I know.
Yeah, you know what you want to know. Okay, right. Okay, fair enough.
I'm just an observer with all this stuff. Well, not in the case of Tony Kiwi, because I conducted a replay of what was said, because if you remember, I was out doing my lunch barbecue when that happened. I came back and they've had a falling out, and I did a review of
They
what
had a
was said
falling
by
out?
who. Tony Kiwi and Jorgen had a falling out.
Jesus Christ.
I reviewed it and I said, why don't you both just kiss and make up, basically. And Jorgen did. Tony Kiwi didn't want to barb it and she left. Okay? That's how.
And what happened before that, Adrian? Why'd you leave before that?
Oh, what was the other time?
It was over Az calling her all those names and derogative things, was it not?
Was that in the last 3 weeks too?
Yes, it was. Oh, it wasn't that long ago at all, actually.
So she's left twice in the last 3 weeks.
Yes, Adrian.
I don't know.
Right.
I have trouble keeping up with it all. I'm not
Yes,
always
it's
around.
okay, mate. I'll
24/7
keep
on the
up with it
channel.
for you. Okay, there you go.
I only know what I see when I
That's
see
what
it.
okay, then. All right, fair enough.
You can't see it all because you've got to sleep
Yeah.
sometimes. You've got to go out. You've got stuff to do, and sometimes I don't come on here all day. I'm busy, and I might miss all the stuff that happens on a particular day.
Oh, well, Adrian, I'm quite willing to play the global, no problem. If you want Az back in there and Az doesn't want to work with me, but I particularly don't give a fuck if he goes or not. I really don't. If they're threatening, I'm going to leave. I'll leave you with it. I'll leave with yesterday. I told him, well, fuck off then if you're going to do that. It's like what he done to Radar, told Radar to fuck off. Remember that, Adrian? That's different though, isn't it? That's a different kettle of fish. And Radar wasn't doing nothing wrong last night. He was sitting there and looking after the stream, and Az come on and kicked him off. Okay? I did not give...
I have no clue
Radar
what
back the
Radar-
button. Listen to me, please, Adrian. Don't talk over the top of me. Okay, I don't do it to you.
Okay, go
I
on.
did not give him back his buttons. Okay, last night. Okay, I didn't do it. Okay, do you understand that?
Well, when Raider left to go to Timmy's channel, Raider actually said to decupter him, and he's had it with Global, and he was. But there was Raider was back with the buttons last night. I'm just wondering how that happened.
I know how it
Anyhow,
happened, but I'm not telling you. Okay.
Oh, you know how it happened.
Well, I had nothing to do with it, Adrian. Do you understand that? I didn't even know it happened. I found it after. Okay. Do you understand that? Adrian, do you understand that?
Well, you don't want to disclose how it happened.
No, I don't.
It's up to you.
But anyway, as to Peretti,
The global, you know, Raider left global. He made it clear and public, and he was.
Oh,
telling
that's
me
the other one that's left. Sorry, that was the third one. Graham. He left over all the way. Well, it all goes back to the way Tony was called all those derogative names by Az. He left over that. Okay, and he couldn't work with Az anymore. So there's your three, Adrian.
Yeah, I know. I've got to say, you and Az are very hard to work with.
Oh, right, okay.
That's all I can say.
What would I like to work with on Talkback Thailand, Adrian?
Great, as long as everything happened how you wanted it, everything went fine.
It went very well, didn't it? Oh, no, I did listen to what you were saying. And no problem at all, was it? Well, there you go, mate. I'll leave that in your court. I don't have a problem with you, Adrian, at all. You're running it fine as far as I'm concerned. Not a problem at all. But what I have a problem with is you backing up that idiot with everything he friggin' does.
I'm not
That's what I
backing
have a
up
problem with.
anyone. I'm trying
You're
to be
telling me that
unbiased. And
used to stop fighting. Wasn't used to stop fighting. Adrian. It was him attacking me.
Right.
But you can't get that through your head, can you? You can't
Right.
fathom that, can you, Adrian? But
I
that's
am
okay.
really
That's
going
okay.
out of my way to be as unbiased as I can be.
Oh,
with
yeah,
this.
of course you are. Yes.
I don't want either of yous gone, but the way it's going, until you work it out, I think both of yous have to be.
As I typed into the chat earlier on, 7 like Shillong. This is a replay. This is our backup channel, and we're just giving it a test run. This is some old footage, and in honesty, it does kind of make the blood boil a little bit. And it's a situation we never want to return to. And we won't. We will not return to that kind of thing. Channel has got a good amount of loyal people that wish to continue with the concept of just lighthearted, good conversation, bit of fun. Not like this that I'm playing. And I really mean it. It makes me angry that we, and there's quite a few of us from the original group, that are still here in the background doing whatever. And this re-listening to this is like reliving it, and it wasn't fun. Anyhow, I'm going to play the rest of it. It's got about another 20 minutes or so to go. And then I'll end the stream for tonight. And we'll just alternate between the two a little bit, because the people that have subbed to this channel, and we'd like everybody to, because this is our backup, so you get your notifications and all that. Don't forget trivia on Wednesday night. But I'll turn it back on, and I just thought I'd interject then, and it kind of makes me a little bit angry at some of it, but we lived it, we did it, and we're still here. Yes, there's been some changes. People move on, people have attitude changes, lots of things. Running a channel as a group is not an easy thing. but generally, the people that run this channel are on the same page, and there's freedom of discussion between us. So that's a recipe for success. As far as the Rick situation, we're working on something similar. And we will have, in the very near future, we will have, a bit of music, when somebody's, when people aren't on. And like I say, we're under kind of reconstruction, and no pointing fingers at no one. Everybody from day one has brought something to the channel. Yeah. But anyhow, I'll continue playing the chip. I just thought I'd just say something there. Oh, what am I doing? Hit play, you dickhead.
Do nothing, basically. You've got a track record of ranting and raving and doing this stuff. So has Az now, and it's got to stop.
All right. Okay.
We can't move forward with that situation.
Makes perfect sense
Because
to me, buddy.
it will happen again. It will happen again.
But you've got to understand what Adrian, you're saying to me that the heinous way I told him to fuck off. Adrian, you would say, I'm going, I'm taking Rick, I'm taking. Yeah, I know I did, Adrian. Let me finish, please. And then he's saying, I'm going, I'm taking Rick. I said, well, you're taking Rick for punishment, are you? I'm taking Rick, I'm going. You've got this, Stephen. You've got this, Adrian. You've got, well, go and fuck off then. Exactly, Adrian, what he did to Radar. I said to him. Exactly. Now, that was very bad of me, wasn't it? Heinous thing I said to him. Yeah, right. No,
Unfortunately, you two guys have got very similar.
turn your microphone up, Adrian. I can't hear you.
You two guys have got very similar
No, Adrian.
personality
we don't,
traits.
Adrian,
Let's
we
say.
don't. No, Adrian, no.
You're both argumentative as hell and won't let go of nothing.
Jesus Christ.
Adrian, can I give you some constructive criticism?
Sure.
I'm not picking on you, okay? However, you seem to be like a Labor Party politician, and that is that you have no interest in a genuine outcome. You just simply want the easy way out.
Oh, very good, Graham.
Yeah, I don't know. My outcome really this morning was I was just going to let it all go, not even start Global up again. And then I'm just thinking, oh man,
Hence my criticism.
these viewers now. Okay, these
Do you
subscribers.
know something, Adrian? Let me say something now. I thought of the viewers too this morning as well. We've got an obligation to them, not to ourselves, not to our own egos. We have an obligation to the people that come here every week and have supported us. Not
These
as an
subscribers,
ego, not my ego, not your ego. All right? So maybe you want to think about that when you want to chuck it in.
these subscribers in the chat here, most of them go to other, not all of them, but the majority of them, I'd say, go to the other live streams. So they've got other places to go to. It's not the end of the world, but some of them, there's some great people, and I know they just like to come on to Globe. They're not interested in the drama channels and the bullshit. And for them is the only reason I've started this stream up, and hence the banner that says under construction. We still don't know where we're heading with this stuff. I really feel like just closing the damn thing.
Now you do you?
If we don't have enough gupters then to run it, then I guess that's the way it's going to end up. Because there's no Rick, thanks to you, Stephen. And
What's that? What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean, Adrian? Thanks to me.
Because
Why?
there is
Why?
no Rick. Unless
Why?
there's a Gupta on here 24/7,
Yeah, that's
the
right.
channel's going to be not 24/7. Does that
Okay,
make
so
sense?
why is it thanks to me?
With Rick
Yeah, why?
available, there's
Why?
always something to
No,
entertain
Adrian,
our
I'm
loyal
not the one who said
subscribers.
thanks to me. Why did you say that?
Because you got rid of him last night
I didn't
amongst
get
the
rid of him.
3,000 messages to him.
I didn't get rid of him.
I beg to differ.
I blocked him because he was putting Az back on when Az was typing his silly shit.
I'm talking
Okay.
about the messages.
Now all you
in the
have to
line.
do is go over to the right side and go to the and take him off, and he'll be back on.
I'm talking about what the subscribers
So
saw on the
it's your
screen. I'm talking about what
responsibility to
was
put him
going
back
on
on, not
in the
mine.
background.
I'm
I'm
no
talking
longer
about what was
You'll have to
going
do
on
it
in the
yourself.
background, not what they saw on the screen. They didn't see what was going on in the background, did they, Stephen?
No, neither did you.
Well, yes, I did.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Who owns Rick?
That's Aztec.
So is Rick exclusive?
No, it's a YouTube channel. You just broadcast it on there and it puts stuff up.
Yeah, but is there somebody else that could create that? Is it possible? Is what I'm asking.
Realistically, no. It takes a lot of time and effort to do what Rick was doing.
Okay, yes, fantastic. Cricket. That's right.
Okay.
I could never do anything like that, and I don't think anybody could actually.
Yes, you
done
can put
great
some music
fucking
and a
job.
bit of
Yeah,
video
fantastic.
together and stuff.
That's
That's
great,
great,
yeah,
but
that's
it's
great,
not quite
fantastic.
what Rick was doing.
I think you've got to weigh up your options here, Adrian. I think, I'm probably pretty good on the panel. I think I'm pretty popular.
Yeah, I know you're a very
You've got to
valued
weigh up Rick
contributor.
against me. I think you're probably better off sticking with Rick. Oh, you've already done that, obviously, haven't you?
Yeah,
Well,
no.
I don't I really don't, Adrian.
I'm
No,
not
no,
sticking with anyone.
Oh,
Steve.
leave it. I'll never fucking come back. Just to worry me.
Stop
That's where
it.
you
I
Stop
feel
really
it.
mean that, Adrian. I've just had enough.
Stop
of
it.
all this.
Do you have to be
Stop.
a gupster? Can you just be a contributor in the
No,
chat
no,
with a spanner?
Oh, that'd be great. I'll
Steve,
come on. Yeah. Adrian, I'll come on. He'll turn down my microphone, put me backstage like he was doing to Shaun the Sheep
Mm.
and all that sort of shit. He will do that. Okay. And I'm not putting up with it. So there's no
You've
problem.
never
mate.
you never turn people's microphones down and fiddle around with them.
What about you? Have you done that?
No, I don't normally do that. I did it
You
to
did
you
it
this
to mine,
morning.
though. But yeah, I've turned
I did it-
Avery's down. I've turned
I did
Avery's
it to
down
you
when they
this
were going.
morning.
Hang on, Adrian. Let me answer your question. Avery, I turned Avery's down to 22 when he's talking over the top of
Basically
everybody. But I
nothing.
told him I was doing it basically. So what's that about? Why are you asking me that question? I've never really turned anybody's microphone down.
Yeah,
I
Avery
don't
was
do
being
that,
a little
Adrian.
bit
It's not
disruptive,
mine.
and Avery was being a bit disruptive. But
So are you blaming me for turning down his microphone and saving his life when people wanted to absolutely butcher him? Oh, there you go. Good answer.
I've set Avery's microphone back to auto. The very first thing I did this morning.
Adrian, I've had a good long think. Based on the conversation that you guys are having, I think you should shut it off. Just fucking close it off. Because no, I'm talking to Adrian. Based on what you're saying, the best bet is to shut it down.
Yeah, well, I haven't got the time and energy to sit here 24/7 babysitting
Because-
the whole thing.
Because there's a whole bunch of people that are here. Stephen might be a prick from time to time, but a whole bunch of people, including myself, are here basically because he's here. And
There you go, mate.
there's now.
Can I just say something, Graham? I'll let you continue. You should
No,
have
listen.
seen what I got last night, Adrian. You see that?
No.
Did you see that?
No.
What I got last
You-
night, Adrian? at all.
You
You
had,
weren't watching that, were
you had,
over what Az was doing to me.
Stephen,
See
you
that
had,
point?
you had the
you go.
disgusting habit of talking over the top of people. Stop it.
What's that, Graham? Talking over the top of what, mate?
I'm not trying to piss in your pocket. I'm just trying to state a fact. All right? So don't glorify yourself. Okay? I've also had plenty of genuine conversations with Az, and I get along quite well with him also. That's not the issue. The issue is that if you think that Rick is the predominant factor, then that's a loss. That's
Big
not
loss.
going to work. That's not going to work, mate. People are here for conversation. They're not here for some fucking computerized fucking gadget that's just going to, bark on and on and on. I understand overnight, because pommies are scared to come on, that happens. I've seen it. I've clicked on this channel at 2 o'clock in the morning. There's nothing going on. Or 4 o'clock in the morning. There's nothing going. I get it. I understand that. But the fact of the matter is that people are here for a conversation. They're here for a conversation. All right. So Rick is not going to do it, mate. All right. You not you. The channel needs people like Steve. And to be honest, the channel needs people like Az as well. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I have no idea how that could work. But the channel needs those, they need that input. They need that personal input. And that's my point.
And those points, g'day Michelle, and everybody else in the chat, those points that Graham put out are very pronounced because a bit of music is okay, but people do come to have a chat to another human being, and we have people from different parts of the world. Not every part, but the whole thing is, we're not infallible. We've been going for a while, and we've been through our trials and tribulations. It's not easy. We actually get our support and our inspiration to a lot of it from our supporters. That's you people in the chat. You give us that support, so you give us the inspiration to do it. It's no big, I'm wearing a big chested shirt and saying, we're the best channel on YouTube. I doubt it. Are we entertainment? Yes, that's what we always set out to be. We entertain you and you people entertain us. So anyhow, we'll continue on with got about another 15 minutes left of this, and it'll be bedtime for me.
I'm sorry if I, run over the top of people, but that's just why I feel.
Someone's just typed in there, Rick is filler. Graham, you're correct. Rick is filler, and that's all Rick is. It's filler, and it's good filler.
I'll tell you, I'm not denying
It
that.
can't be. We do have times where there's just no one up here flapping their gums. Like it happens for a fair amount of time, actually. And Rick is the filler.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely
Rick is
agree.
the glue. Rick is the glue that holds it all together.
No. The glue is
Well,
the glue is the conversation.
sure, but when the conversation finishes and everyone goes, "Oh, I'm out," and see ya, Rick comes straight on, and until the next person pops their head up and a group of people join the chat, the conversation,
But
Rick
Nathan,
is the filler. Rick
that's
is the
where
glue. between conversations.
Sure, but that's where you need the collaboration between other people.
And to be
And
honest,
when I say other people, it could be Pommies, or Yanks, or what I mean, people in different time zones.
yeah. And unfortunately, a lot of us are Australian centric here. We're all locked into the Australian time zones, and it's not
Correct.
good for a good
Correct.
spread of timing.
I've already been look, just to help you out, I've been fucking drinking all night. Okay, it's almost 10 a.m. here, and I've still got a beer in front of me, just to help this channel out.
Good
So
on you, Graham.
that's called dedication, right?
It's good to get some other opinions.
I know you think I'm joking. I'm not joking.
No, I know you're not joking. You're giving very good
But if you
advice.
honestly, Avery, sorry, Adrian. There you go. There's proof that I've been drinking all night. Anyway,
You just call me Avery. That happens.
Yeah. Seriously, if you could jag a Pommy or an American or two, that would cement the deal.
Well, that's why I say, like, at the moment, we've all kind of already agreed. Gaz is fine now, and well, Timmy, if he could leave his baggage behind. We don't want to be sitting here talking about the other trolling hate channels all the time.
Timmy
Well,
was a
the
great
big-
asset to Global. He
We
actually
don't want to
he was
talk about him
very,
at all.
very good.
We don't even really want
But
to
like
hear
you
one
said,
word.
Adrian, he won't leave his baggage behind, though, will he?
No, he won't.
You can do that. Fine. I don't have a problem with Tim at all.
No, gentlemen, don't look back. Look forward.
And fair call to Tim. He's got his own channel and he's doing his own thing. That's
There
great.
you go.
Yeah,
There you
great.
go.
I don't have a
There you
problem with him
go.
at all. Don't have a problem with him.
So
I actually
guys,
enjoy
don't
working
look
with him.
back. Don't look back. Look forward.
But unfortunately, he had a big
Right.
fight with, once again, your favourite, a big fight with him, and he left. No, he didn't. Well, he did. Left a few times, actually. But now they've
I mean-
packed it up. It's okay.
If Nathan, now, don't forget, fellas, I'm just a Neville nobody. But in my personal opinion, if Nathan wanted to put himself forward, I think he'd make a great cook. Right? You know why? Because he's honest. I've known Nathan for must be 4 years now. Maybe longer. He's always been honest. He and I don't always agree. That's not the point. The point is he's an honest man. He'd make a great cook. There's one. The problem is that he's on Australian time. So it's all very well to enlist him, and I think he'd be a great addition. But you need to find a Yank. Can you find a Yank? I mean, Black Dave, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody in that time frame. And if you can find somebody in that time frame, I think that would kick it on for 24 hours, no problem. You don't need three dribblers, talking. And it circles around.
In the original Global, it was pretty close to that. We had people in Europe, or include UK as Europe, people in Europe, people in Asia, people in Australia, people in America. Unfortunately, a lot of the people couldn't get along.
And here's
who knows?
and
Who knows
and
what's
here-
going to happen?
and here's where Adrian, What's the difference between chiefs and Indians?
There was never a lot of everyone was treated equally.
No, that's all fucking no.
No.
That's no. You're back to your Labor Party thinking. Forget that shit.
No, you don't know.
The gap between chiefs and Indians. The chiefs don't care what the Indians think about, as long as they think about what the chief thinks about. That's all they care about. So the little infighting and carry on, the chief never ever concerns himself with that, because it's not productive. So if they want to have little infighting, that's their deal. You just let them go. You just let them go. They'll sort it out. Don't concern yourself. Don't concern yourself with petty arguments.
It did work better in the original Global, and to say Mike Sheff had very little to do with it. Okay, it was his operation. Someone has to run the thing at the end of the day. Someone has to be the channel.
Of course.
And someone has to pay the StreamYard. Someone has to do those things, or it doesn't work. And you can't have.
I've done it for 6 fucking years. Paid a whole lot of it.
In the original Global, a year ago, Mike did very little except come on and rant and say a few things that perhaps shouldn't be said from time to time. But the Guptas we had, and I think we had 12 Guptas or administrators then, they all worked equally. They could all start a stream. They could all do the same thing, and they did. It's just about ideal, but unfortunately I don't even want to go into the politics of it all, how it turned out.
Yeah, but if you're going to be the chief, mate, you just need to drop a very, very basic set of rules about what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. It could be a 5-point plan or a 10-point plan or whatever it is that you make it. Right? You just send it off and say, right, this is what you're going to agree to. They all agree, and that's it. And when somebody goes outside those rules, well, then you make a call and you just cut them off. Simple.
Well, that's pretty much what's going on here today, Graham.
So why are these people arguing about silly stuff that doesn't matter? They shouldn't be doing that. Az is good for the channel, and Steve is good for the channel. Should not be bickering about silly things.
I would like them both to go away in private, not in a public group. Go away in private, contact each other, sort the shit out.
I'm not sorting nothing out with him, Adrian. I'm not sorting nothing out with him, okay? He went overboard yesterday. That's the end of the story. Nothing to sort out with him, mate. I can work with him, but he won't be my friend. I'll keep off panels if he's on it, but I'll just avoid him. I just don't want nothing to do with people like him. That's the end of the story, Adrian. I don't want nothing to do with him. I won't plug the microphone. I will leave him alone. If he's on the panel, I will go off. I'm not coming on here as a guest, mate, having the grip the buttons, mate, because he'll turn my microphone off. He'll put me backstage. Exactly what he did to Sean. And that's why Sean hates him so much. Why do you think Radar can't stand him? Why do you think I've got a pro? Because of his acid tongue? Would it be that, do you think, Adrian?
It can be
maybe
sharp.
You should have a real good read of that stuff yesterday.
It can be a bit sharp. Yeah.
No, it wasn't a bit sharp, my friend. It wasn't a bit sharp. He went overboard yesterday. But
I don't know. Sean the Sheep must have done something.
No, he done nothing to him. What Sean the Sheep done seen clean through the guy, right? He's seen what he was really like. I didn't encourage him. And Mr. Az decided to take him on, and probably the worst bloke the last bloke I want to take on would be Shaun the Sheep. And Shaun the Sheep gave it back to him. Now, and as a defense, he did the first and the best thing he could have done. He put him backstage, put him on again, put him backstage, turned down his microphone, shut off his microphone, put him backstage. And you wonder why Shaun has got a bit of a problem with him. I don't know. I really don't know. And then he goes over to Steph's channel and gives Global such a wonderful rant. Seriously. Along with Az. Well, what, Adrian?
Perhaps that's might be the issue where Shaun was going around to the other channels and paying out on Global and the management of it.
After Az. No. He actually loved Global. He really did. He loved us guys. He wanted to come on all the time. It was after what Az done, he went rogue. But I really haven't seen what he's done, so whatever. Not a big problem.
Well, perhaps if Az was here, he could probably recollect what happened. I don't know myself, so I don't know.
So Nathan, what you're trying to do, you're trying to run your channel like it's a socialist channel,
Huh?
and that's why it's failing.
Oh, look, there was such.
You can't do that. You can't. No, you can't do that. Right, Adrian, you need to create a set of rules, a basic set of rules. I'm talking basic, right? And you need to understand that the Guptas they just have to follow that set of rules. And if they don't follow that, you, as the channel, as the king of the channel, are going to fucking fuck them off.
We had a set of rules.
Not tell them, or they're very naughty. No, you just fuck them off. Just say sorry. You're not playing ball. See you later.
Perhaps that's
Graham's got some wisdom, hasn't he? That kind of did happen a little bit. People have got to be on the same page, heading in the same direction. Yeah, personalities do clash. But if everybody's on with a common goal, the idea is to find common ground. It's not to find negativity, and that's why we have prevailed, and we've been through some. We've been through some storms, and it's been because of personalities or whatever. No one person on the channel is bigger than anybody else. Rule banner, just be respectful of others. I'm probably the worst of it. I'll ban somebody for 24 hours because they might be drunk, aggressive, or a bit disgraceful, but they come back tomorrow. Not a problem. Not a problem. It's only when people get really nasty and start carrying on that kind of happens. It's if you were sitting down having a drink with a few of your friends and you started to carry on like some people do, you'd find yourself, especially down the hotel or wherever, you'd find yourself laying on the carpet. This is not a fight channel, and it was never supposed to be. It was never set up as that. That's why I'm interjecting a little bit. That what Graham's saying there, a few simple rules, and if people don't want to follow them, goodbye. And then we'll keep playing. We haven't got probably 10 minutes.
That's the liberal way. The Labor way, the socialist way, is you're going to forgive them 25 times. You can't.
That's how other channels would work. That's how. We're not professionals, Graham, but that's how like a professional channel would work. If you've done something wrong, you're booted, and that's it. There's no conversation. There's no discussion about it. Well, you can go somewhere else.
Correct.
But we haven't been like that ever.
Everybody
Really.
gets along, but you got one.
That's why that's why it's not working.
We keep giving people
Exactly.
chances.
That's what I said from day one, Graham. You need someone managing, someone who's the absolute boss, and then they make decisions. You know. And their decision is
Unfortunately, I
final.
think that's me at the moment, Stephen.
Yeah, I know, because you've taken over global and stuff like that. It's fine, Adrian. I don't have a problem with it.
I was just the one left holding the bag.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. You were holding the bag. That's right. Yes. Yes.
Everyone, Mike wanted,
You're
Mike
that
kept
fucking
asking
tangled
everyone.
up.
You got offered several times, Stephen, you take it over. Mike distinctly asked you several times, I don't want nothing to do with it. Don't want nothing to do with it. No one wanted to take it on, and I was the only one that had a channel left. And I said, okay, well, we can migrate to my channel for a while. But
Yeah, but it's less it's less about
and then when it went down, I was left holding the bag with Ramrod.
yeah, but Adrian, it's less about
Now,
who's
what
doing
should
it.
we have folded up the shop right then and there? And
You wanted
and
to
I could
fold it
have
up and go
shut-
over
I was
there,
ready to
didn't you?
shut. I was ready to shut Ramrod down, but then all of a sudden I'm told, "Oh, we could join with as wants to join with us."
Who told you that?
Okay, this is the last spin of the dice, the last roll of the dice for me. I don't give a fuck. Like I would have shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least Ramrod.
Yeah, it's less about who's doing it. It's more about how you're going to go about it. And you can't run any kind of organisation that's a socialist organisation.
And I've
There's,
tried
there's
to run
no
it in a-
there's no socialist organisation in the history of the world that's ever succeeded. Ever.
Sorry, Graham. From that day, I made it clear if we're moving forward, and as totally agreed, he had his channel going. All the viewers are on Az's channel. Now we're all one big
Hang
happy
on a minute,
global
Adrian.
family. And hang on a minute, let me finish talking, Stephen. All of a sudden, we're one big happy global family again.
Yes.
There were rules. There would be no docs. You know what the rules are. No doxing. No talking about family. Like all the crap. Okay. There was rules. There was other things as well, but
What about the Guptas?
well, we've always tried to get as many new Guptas as we can. Really,
No,
we keep asking
asking-
people to be Guptas.
I'm asking you, what are the rules for the Guptas?
Well, the Guptas are actually they shouldn't need to know the rules. It should be automatic for a Gupta that you don't go doxing people, talking about people's families, and
Well, hang on. So
and
what
all
you're
the
saying
other
is there are no.
rubbish.
So you're saying there's no rules for the Guptas.
Okay, then when it comes to a rule, we've always done it, and it was the thing from day one was that we will vote on it. Okay, we
Right.
wanted to suppose
That's
someone
good.
banned King of Clowns. Okay,
Yep.
we'd bring it up in your line group if there wasn't 3,000 messages to wade through and find a message in between all that.
That's fair.
Why is King of
Yep.
Clowns been booted? Now, when's he coming back? Like, this is the thing. Everything was like it was a democracy, Graham. It wasn't a dictatorship like you're saying.
But what were
And
the
Stephen
rules?
Smith accused me of running a dictatorship here on
Okay.
Global. It's
I'm gonna
that's
ask-
not true.
I'm gonna ask-
What's that,
I'm gonna
Adrian?
ask-
You've
I'm gonna
accused
ask you
me a
one-
few times that I'm running a dictatorship here on
Yeah, you
Global.
are. You are. You were there for a while.
No,
You were.
it's been
Yes,
one of
you
the
were,
main
Adrian.
rules from the get-go. Everything would be voted on
Alright.
and agreed on.
Okay. Then. All right.
So what were the rules? I'm trying.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
trying to work
understand
out-
one thing, Adrian. There's only two of us
Until
left.
last night,
There is two
until last
original
night, Steve, it's
members
the first
left, Adrian.
executive action I've
You're
ever
going to talk
taken
over
on.
the top of me now, are you, Adrian? You've just been
Yes,
talking
I
for the last
am.
10 minutes. Go for it, mate. Go
Yes,
on.
I am, because you're
Go on.
talking nonsense again, Stephen.
No,
You're
I'm
talking
talking. Okay,
crap.
I'm talking nonsense. Go on, talk away, Adrian. Go for it.
Until last night, that's the first executive action I've taken.
Is that all you want to say?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We're the only two original members left from the original Global, me and you. And I've always backed you up. Always. I've never gone against you. Now, oh, bullshit. No, I've never gone against you, Adrian. I've actually fixed little things in the background for you. And no, I haven't
but-
stuck up for you. No, I
I
haven't.
don't want people
I
fixing and
don't stick
making
up for you
deals.
anymore, Adrian. I let you go and do your own thing.
Good.
That's good. I'm quite happy to do that.
I prefer
Okay.
it that way. I'll
I
deal with
prefer
my
it that
own
way
things,
as well.
Stephen.
After the last little episode, we'll go into that later if you like. We won't bring that out on here. That's what I stopped. But we're the two original members, and I've always backed you up. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Even when you were fucking wrong.
If people make a
on.
mistake, they can sort it out themselves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I particularly don't want any unsolicited helpers in the background making deals and helping along.
No solicited guy was doing the background for you at all.
Shit out.
Adrian.
I'll
No one was
sort my
backing
own
you up
stuff.
in the background at all, Adrian. I don't know where you're getting that from, or I don't know why you're saying that. That I'm what was I? I don't need your help, Steve. I was not helping you, Adrian. I was not doing nothing. I wasn't going against you. I wasn't saying anything. I just kept out of it. Do you understand that, Adrian?
Just
So,
remain.
I couldn't understand you
impartial.
busting through the other day and telling me, I don't want you sticking up for me. I can't remember the
I
exact
don't.
words. but-
No, I don't. I don't want
No, I
anyone
don't
sticking
want to
up.
stick up for you, Adrian. I tried to tell you that. So I don't know why you said that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's move on. I don't, Adrian, run your own fucking rat race. You want to say things, or it's up to you. Whatever.
Because you've always made a point of saying, "Oh, I always stick up for you, Adrian. I've always supported you when you got problems." I'm thinking, wow.
Oh, wow. You're thinking, wow, are you? Okay.
Most of the problems have come from
Perhaps
being
we'll
associated
leave
with
that
it.
subject alone. How's that grab you?
Yeah, how about it?
Adrian?
Yeah.
How about you talk to me later about it, and I'll explain a few things.
Well, I
to you,
don't think
okay?
I'll be talking to you, Stephen. I haven't got the time or the energy. I don't want some stupid circular argument going through 3,000 messages. I'm not that type of guy. Don't have the time, don't have the inclination. This is a YouTube channel. It should be very simple. You know, we're not running the government of a country here. Anyhow, I guess I'll make another vote for the. Okay, we can do it with a proper poll. Let's have a poll. Ask a question.
Anyhow, I hope you've kind of enjoyed that. I'll say again, it was older footage and something we don't want to return to. But yeah, this is a test of the channel, getting the people lined up, the Guptas lined up. They will be migrating to this channel eventually. At the moment, it's a bit of a standby channel. On the main channel, don't forget Wednesday night, the trivia, which is a bit of fun. Win, lose, or draw. It's a giggle, and then we open the panel up and just for a bit of common chat, bit of banter, friendly banter that is. So yeah, on that note, from that you can see Adrian is a real stalwart of the channel. he believes in the same as I do, and everybody that's associated with the channel believe in positive conversation, not the drama. And you can see through that some people's negativity. But anyhow, that was just a little bit of content from earlier on. To everybody, and I mean everybody that's contributed to the channel over the time. Not necessarily everybody's agreed with everything, but the whole part about it is they were a contributing factor, and we're not going anywhere. We believe in that thing of a place for people to go to have a laugh and a giggle and, you know, a bit of conversation. A little bit of music will be coming along very shortly. Thanks, Adrian. So, once again, to everybody that's joined us tonight, I hope you hit the sub button and like, share, bloody, all that kind of stuff. But like, we're not going nowhere. And there was one thing that Stephen Clark did say there, which is actually true. We do it because we like it. We like the people that subscribe to the channel, and they seem to like us because we provide entertainment for each other. On that note, I'd just like to say thank you, and well, for me, it's good morning, good night for some of you, good afternoon, whatever. But yeah, so the other channel's still running, and I usually go on about 9 o'clock at night just for a general chat. So if you're up for a chat, you know, and through the day there's a few others. We've got Guptas, Canada, America, yeah, Australia in different time zones. Some are holidaying at the moment. They're fully aware of what's happening because this channel is run as a democracy. It's not a dictatorship. So on that note, thank you very much for coming along, and we'll catch us on the next one. Good night from us, and good night from Adrian.